government in Nigeria. And that was the only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Niger what yo? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what yo? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what media. Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Niger what you.
Yesterday, just as I expected, I came across one of Nigeria's biggest church leaders declaring 100 days of fasting for Nigeria. He said the country will soon experience peace after the church's 100-day fast is over. Now, it will be completely delusional to think that these people do not know that these prayers and fasting absolutely do nothing to improve Nigeria's trajectory. Yet every new year, we start with these prayers for a better Nigeria. So I'm asking this morning, what more do you want God to do for Nigeria? Because if nations across the world were to argue as to who is God's favorite child, Nigeria will undoubtedly be seen as one of God's favorite children. God gave Nigeria everything, way more natural and human resources than most countries on earth. Arable land, no natural disasters, fantastic weather for agriculture, some of the most brilliant minds on earth, a people with the skills to thrive in any part of the world that we have found. God didn't fail Nigeria one bit. Nigerians failed Nigeria. God gave this nation fertile soil, rivers that flow like veins through the heart of the nation. Nigeria is not lacking in blessings that we need to pray for. It is instead drowning in gross mismanagement. So again, what more do you want God to do for Nigeria as you fast for 100 days? What more is God meant to do for our country? To choose your leaders for you? To help you jail your corrupt politicians? To help you properly utilize all the vast resources that he has already blessed us with? There's almost no nation on the continent that should have been at par with Nigeria in development and quality of life for its citizens. If you think about just the wealth we should have from oil alone, take a look at what other countries have done with their own oil wealth. Think of what the Niger Delta alone could look like if we managed our resources better. So stop praying to God to bless Nigeria. He's already blessed us beyond what we could ever imagine. And again, when you are calling on God to save Nigeria, what exactly do you want him to do? God is not going to run your elections for you. He's not going to run your justice system for you. He will not create a better constitution for Nigeria. All of those things were left for you to handle as Nigerians, the best that you could. But instead, we've allowed the worst to rule over us. We've placed tribe and religion over prosperity as a nation. We've allowed the destruction of our institutions by our fellow citizens. God didn't abandon Nigeria. Nigerians instead have laid our bed this way, and so we must lie on it. Your National Assembly members are singing on your mandate, we shall stand. One state governor cannot read his own budget figures. One state governor paid his children's school fees till graduation and is currently being welcomed home like a hero. Where do you want God to step in here? If your governor can't read his own budget figures, what do you want God to do in a situation like that? Again, we have laid our bed. Let us lie on it. Good morning, Nigerians.
Come and video this one. This one is new. Look at this. Look, they just did this one now. They did it either yesterday or this morning. So they'll come to the middle of the road. By the way, this is highway, for God's sake. This is the central area of the FCT. They just removed this one too. And they are removing these things and selling them, for God's sake. They are selling them for scrap. Look at what somebody will do to government property. And later they'll blame the government for all the problems. It's easier for you guys to blame Tinubu, but look at what some idiot is doing to his own country. The recorder. Bring them here, bring the camera here. So, for those of you in Abuja, tag the FCT minister. Tag the FCT minister. This is what these guys are doing in Abuja. Come closer, come closer. So these scrap metal boys will come and open the road. This one can cause immediate accidents. This is another one. Most of these things are gone. Bring the camera here. Tag the FCT minister and yes, on weekend. I'm a Nigerian. It is my obligation to expose what these guys are doing in Abuja. This is the federal capital city, for God's sake. Look at what they are doing. They are removing all these things and selling them. They are removing them and selling them. Bring the camera, bring it. What kind of country is this? They are removing it and selling it. The Panteka boys, the scrap metal boys are removing these things and selling them. Let's go back to that place. At the center of the road, somebody will just come and remove all these things that are for the sewage system. Tag anybody you want to tag. Tell them this is what they are doing in Abuja. They have removed this one as well. Bring the camera. At least this one is still intact. But they are removing them and selling them. So this one is still fresh. You see, they just removed this one. They just removed this one. Maybe last night. And damage your car and cause one serious accident. This is what these boys are doing in Abuja. Almost. Did you see that? See that? Watch what this car will do now. This car is not seeing what is going on. Record this car. You see? Almost. You see that? This is exactly what they are doing. They just removed this one last night. Bring the camera close. Bring the camera. This is the center of the road. You know? This is how deep. Take a wide angle lens. Let them see how this thing is. Just from under the bridge, if you are driving to this place, what is the name of this area?
Central area.
This place is central area. You see, he didn't see it. Most of them are not seeing it. This is the problem. This is the situation these boys are creating in Abuja. They are coming at night and removing all these metals and selling them for scrap. This is supposed to be government property, and some bunch of idiots are removing it and selling it. This is supposed to be government property. Tag anybody of influence you know in Abuja, very dark man, you know, Nyesom Wike, anybody you know of importance, anybody that can make this information reach the authorities, tag them in this video. This is happening in Abuja. These boys are removing and selling all of them. There's one in front there again, come. They just removed this one. All these things are new. Take a look at this. You see? They are removing them and selling them. This one too, they just removed this one. Video this one, they just removed it. Eh? This is what they are doing to the FCT. And later you say the government is not working. Later you guys will say that government is not doing their job. You blame the government for all the problems. And if government put in place infrastructure, I'm on for road. If government put infrastructure in place, these boys will come and remove it. This is what they are doing. Come and video this one. This one is new. Look at this. Look, they just did this one now. They did it either yesterday or this morning. So they'll come to the middle of the road. By the way, this is a highway, for God's sake. This is the central area of the FCT. Close to the, is that the Ministry of Agriculture? What is the landmark there? Let's see. Bank of Agriculture. Close to the Bank of Agriculture. The other side of the lane. This is the Bank of Agriculture. And this is what they have done. They have pillaged all of these things. All of it. See. Bring the camera here. They are removing everything. We always blame government for the... Look. They are cutting these ones. They are bringing machine and cutting them. Look at what somebody just did here. Take a look at this, for God's sake. This is supposed to be the Federal Capital Territory. And all these boys are removing these things and selling them. There should be serious punishment for people like this. Come, let's see this other one again. They remove all these things. This is another one. They just removed it.
One more time, we thank you so much for taking your bordering on theft and vandalization of public infrastructures. This is an operation that we have embarked upon, and we are happy to announce to you that it is yielding the expected results. In our continued partnership, in our shared commitment to ensuring the safety and security of lives and property within the Federal Capital Territory, we are pleased to announce a significant breakthrough in our ongoing efforts to tackle the menace of vandalism of public infrastructure, which has posed serious risk to public safety and infrastructures. The command has successfully arrested groups of suspects involved in vandalism and theft of manhole covers within the Federal Capital Territory. Our operatives conducted targeted operations leading to arrest of 50 suspects and recovery of 25 manhole covers. They are there for you to see. 3 vehicles have been recovered from these suspects. We have also recovered vandalized solar lights, galvanized rods used in construction of flyovers, and other tools used in vandalizing these government installations, and several other exhibits at various Pantika hotspots like in Kabusa, Gariki, Mabushi, and Wuse. Investigations have revealed that these individuals operate as part of a larger network, selling stolen manhole covers to scrap dealers. These criminal activities endanger the life of general public by creating hazards on our roads and walkway, while undermining the integrity of public infrastructure. Below is a detailed breakdown of suspects arrested and exhibits recovered. I have for you a list of 50 suspects. Their names are included here. I will hand them over to you at the end of this briefing. Recovered from them include 25 galvanized manholes. You can see the ones removed from all the roads within the Federal Capital Territory. Bulk of them have been recovered. 5 solar lights, several galvanized poles, street lights, lightnings, several rolls of high voltage cables belonging to power holdings. We also recovered 2 locally made pistols during our operations from these scavengers. We recovered 2 live cartridges, 1 sharp knife, 30 tubes of triple sub glues. Shams were recovered from them, 30 large solar lights. We recovered from them 7 barrels of diesel suspected to have been stolen. We recovered 1 Volkswagen Sporter bus with registration number BJ592XA, reconstructed as a diesel tanker. You will never believe that it was conveying diesel. You will believe it's just a bus made to convey passengers. We recovered 9 tires, rims and co. We recovered 4 sets of televisions from them, decoders. We recovered 13 bags of cement as well, and many other accessories that are all there for you to see. From these scavengers, we recovered 3 generators, and we recovered ladders that they used to enter and come out of this manhole. And a lot of their tools, like iron cutting, pliers, were recovered from them. The diversity and volume of recovered items highlight the extensive and organized nature of this syndicate, whose activities have caused significant harm to public infrastructure and projects conducted within the Federal Capital Territory. I want to emphasize that the Federal Capital Territory Police Command and our sister agencies, including the Navy, the Nigerian Army, the Air Force, the Civil Defense, the DSS, and other security agencies, operate zero tolerance towards this act of vandalism. And we are resolved to all go out to ensure that we continue to embark on raids to rid the town of these menace. As I speak with you, shanties behind the new PDP secretariats are ongoing removal. As I speak with you, our officers are there. We have moved into the areas and it has been leveled down. As I speak with you, shanties near the Total Filling Station by NNPC is gone, as our officers are there and it has been leveled to the ground. Shanties behind the house, shanties housing Panteka at Apoduse has already gone the same way. We are going to identify areas where all these activities are taking place and we'll do what is necessary. So far, so good. I want to let members of the public know that the duty of protecting public infrastructure is that of everybody. Public infrastructure belongs to every one of us, and we have a duty to protect it. I'm going to leave a number for you to call in case you see or notice vandalization of public infrastructure. I want you to call this number, and a team dedicated will move to that area to do what is necessary. 0803-200-3913. I'll take the number one more time. 0803-2003-913. If you see something, say something. Thank you so much. I can take questions if you want to ask me questions.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Thank you very much for your time with us today. It's good to be back again to this Monday, 6th January 2024. I appreciate every one of you right there. Mother of all Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all that you do. We appreciate you always. Guys, I guess you guys can hear my voice. Just put it right down in the comment section that yes, we can hear your voice. Thank you very much, everyone. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, I appreciate you, sir. Thanks for joining us today. Kate Amaro say thank you. Promise to do is say thank you. Pasha Nofe, my dear sister, I can see you as well. Mone Ferreira, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. Good evening to you. Edward Eguavon, Lara Wanjo, I can see you as well. Shizoba Chukwamaka, my brother, I can see you. Lucy Eno, thank you, my good people. Shizoba, you said thank you, Channels TV presenter. Not be Channels TV presenter, that guy be na News Central. News Central. I believe you were referencing to the first video that I played. We were saying that what else do we want God to do for us in Nigeria, right? Is the News Central, not Channels TV presenter. I just wanted to quickly give you awareness on that. Evazik Bere, thank you very much. Good evening to you. Ben Adams, thank you very much. Christian CXA, I can see you. Thanks for joining us. Now James in the building. Thank you very much, my good people. Pat Solomon is right there with us. Jude King, thank you. Good to hear from you. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, thanks for acknowledging my voice. God bless you all. Saga Daddy is right there. Thank you. ML, I can see you. Thank you. God bless you all, my people. Just do your part by pressing on the like button, help us to share. I just want to quickly make comment on this particular one because we have a bigger one to present today that we need to actually leave some kind of maybe offensive monologue on. But on this particular one, thank you, Nigeria Police, at least for coming out to do this. But my question to the Nigeria Police is, must we or must you guys always wait, for example, for hazard to happen first before our Nigeria Police will not come out and be reading newspaper for us? For example, there's a lot of hazard in Nigeria when the dog buy up to like 2,000 people and people have raised continuous alarm. You now see police will not come out to say, oh, like this particular one where they are stealing this metal on the road and all that. These things have been going on for a while. Not be today starts. This thing won't see so have been going on for a while. Because of that, concerned citizens cries out. Now when I see say Nigeria Police can come out now and say we don't capture 50 people. So if we don't cry out, what is the duty of the police? It's a question we need to know, because there's a lot of things going on in Nigeria. If you don't cry out, if the police are aware, they just pretend to say, okay, you not concern me or we not see him. I thought I should bring that in quickly. But meanwhile, there's another one they are doing right now for motorists to be aware. Watch this.
I want to release.
I guess many of you are aware what that means, right? These guys that they put something for road, whether than road or something, that can, punch your tires, then you stop, then these kidnappers or whoever they are will come out from the bush and take you away. And I see that one. Although I don't know where be that. Some people will give information like the video that we played just now from Abuja. You see, that guy was very, very good with his description. And I want to say this again for listeners. If you are recording anything, please be straightforward first by telling us the location and all that. Because some people just record something and post it on social media. Then you're now beginning to be doing your own research where this thing happened. While some people will post something that will be speaking their language, then you'll not be looking for somebody that will now reinterpret for you. That particular one, I don't know where it happened. It would have been nice for me to know the location so that I can pass it to some of you listening to me right now to be aware of that particular location, not to fall a victim. Then what is causing these things? If we want to be realistic and be sincere to ourselves, I'm not here to justify this at all. Hunger. A country where government don't care how you eat, what you will eat in the morning, afternoon, evening. They have not provided any kind of sources, any kind of platform, or anyhow how people can survive in Nigeria. Then that same country, a lot of the citizens will end up engaging in criminality. Yet it's the truth, even though we are not justifying it. Because they want to eat. So what is the priority for the citizens in the country? It's a big question. Our government are being carried away by those odogus who go to different kind of parties and spray money, drive BB cars and all that. So they've used that generalizing that, okay, all Nigerians, we all are doing well. Statistically, 80% of Nigerians are suffering. They are suffering. Hunger. Even the remaining 20% you are seeing, now inside there, 8% they will be billionaires. Now inside there, 4% they will be millionaires. Now inside there, 12% they will be 9% will be Tanzanians. So what happened to the rest? 100 I'll be nice to make a call them. It's crazy. But meanwhile, this video we need to play. Then I'll tally it up with what I have here. Then I'll give a monologue. A monologue that might be very, very offensive to our government, to some of their satanic supporters. Probably. I'll leave the rest. Let's listen to this.
When the 2023 presidential candidate of Labour Party, Peter Obi, and the governing All Progressives Congress, APC, Obi had in his New Year message taken a scathing view at the state of the nation, asking President Bola Tinubu to provide concrete steps he intends to take to tame inflation from 34% to 15%. Obi also called on President Tinubu to reduce his foreign trips, which, according to him, have yielded little or nothing, while asking him to also visit the 36 states of the Federation to actually see how the level of suffering that Nigerians currently are facing. He lamented how difficult it is to be in opposition in Nigeria, saying that he's ready to give up everything, including his life, to effect positive change, even as he advised President Tinubu to exhibit greater commitment to fighting corruption. Obi, the Labour Party's leader, actually sparked controversy with the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, accusing Obi of painting a wrong picture about President Tinubu's achievements in the last 18 months and gradually assuming the status of being the #1 prophet of doom, quote, in the country. Well, to help us take a look at Obi's statement, we have joining us in the studio, our Lagos studio, the spokesman of the All Progressives Congress, Felix Morka, and thank you so much for joining us right here in the new year, Felix. So, Happy New Year to you. Let's start from there.
Sambo. Thank you so much. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Happy New Year to you.
All right. So, well, the presidency itself hasn't reacted to Obi's statement, but the governing party, which you are the spokesperson of, has hit back at Obi. Well, you're calling the Labour Party leader as a prophet of doom. What exactly did he say that is not right in his statement?
A whole lot of what Mr. Obi discussed in his press conference was just wrong. Was wrong, totally misled, and almost intentionally misleading, trying to get Nigerians to believe what is not. Now, I am sure that even those who are listening to Mr. Obi, the Nigerians who listen to him, would disagree substantially with his assessment of the state of address of the country. Now, whatever sector you may wish to look at, the country is rebounding in significant measure. There's no question about that. Yes, things were rough, at the beginning, but the roughness didn't start with this administration. As a matter of fact, the reform that Mr. B was, speaking to, were, initiated to correct and radically reposition Nigeria for prosperity. Because, when this government came in, things were just not right. But the president took very hard look at the state of affairs and decided to, enunciate very bold policies to radically transform our economic life. Now, 18 months later, we are seeing the results of that. So right now, I think the conversation shouldn't be about whether or not those decisions were right or wrong. We should be looking at what is now the obvious, emerging impact, outcomes of these policies. And they are pointing in the positive direction. So when Mr. B says that everything is worse today than it was yesterday, I disagree, and I think many Nigerians would disagree with Mr. B, because that's not an accurate assessment.
Well, he actually says that most of the borrowings by the Tinubu-led administration are not tied to specific projects and investments, and that we seem to be very high on borrowing but very low in terms of specifics when it comes to projects. And he says that the president seems to be traveling more abroad, and that he should stay more at home, spend much part of 2025 to not only stay at home, but to travel around the 36 states by road. And then, of course, use public-owned medical centers. I mean, shouldn't be some of the standards that the APC should be setting if indeed things are getting better, based on what you said?
Samuel, the president was elected to govern. And governing includes actually interacting with other countries of the world. Especially this president, who has made it a core objective to mobilize investments into Nigeria. You don't simply do that by sitting in Aso Rock and hoping that the world will come to you. This is, we live in an age where competition for resources, for global resources, is very fierce. Every country of the world, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, South Africa, are looking for the same investment that Nigeria is looking for. So you don't expect the president, who has launched an ambitious project of economic transformation, to sit put in Aso Rock so that Mr. B can be happy, just hoping that he comes out so you can take a look at him, while others are busy shuttling around trying to give reason to investors and other countries to make Nigeria an investment destination. Now, this president, more than any president in the history of our country, has labored and has actually garnered commitments, some of which are beginning now to trickle in, for massive investment that will help transform all of the sectors of our national life. So Mr. B can sit and simply just localize his thinking, and because he's not the president, he can prescribe like a backseat driver how best to drive a vehicle, but he's not the president. And this president has the mandate to govern. And Mr. B is not going to dictate to him how he governs. And I think the Nigerians already, even your own This Day newspaper, named Mr. President as the man of the year. If he was simply sitting in one place and doing nothing, I doubt that you would find him worthy of such a prestigious award. You see, look, all I'm saying is that we can quibble with details and quibble with these little things. But Sambo, we must look at the big picture and see where this president is headed. Now, look at what is going on. Look around you. Is it the refineries? Is it agriculture? Farmers have never had it so good, getting a fair value for their labor. In my district of Delta, farmers, those who know me, they come to me to say, look, you must thank Mr. President for us because, look, my yam farm is producing for me yield and income that far exceeds what I have gotten in years combined before now. So while the people who listen to Mr. B are screaming, the real Nigerians who are in the productive sectors, who are actually producing and selling their products or services, are blissing out right now. So I think that we must take that in context and not fall into this extreme pessimism that Mr. B is become a champion of.
And you've actually hit back with a volley of attacks. I mean, calling Obi a prophet of doom. Some of you have said that he's always embarking in voodoo economics. that are not in line with current realities. I mean, don't you think, I mean, that's a slingshot that's gone beyond normal politicking?
No. He is the one that's throwing that. Mr. Obi is shooting from the hip. He's not looking. He's not taking an aim. He just, shoots widely like, what we used to see in movies back in the day, in the Wild Wild West. He is not being rational. He's absolutely irrational in his thinking and in his public commentary for a man who was governor for 8 years, who left nothing to remember in Anambra State by way of a legacy or transformation. But all of a sudden, he served as governor 8 years. He didn't have the wisdom or the smarts to change Anambra State, to make Anambra the beacon, that example of, governance in the country. But then, he runs for president, in 2023. And then now, he didn't win. He's sulking rather than actually get a perspective and, figure out what he did to lose so he can do better in the future. He would think that he can bring down the government by simply, being maliciously deceptive. That is wrong. I'm not somebody to, to go on that offensive in that manner. But Mr. Obi has crossed the line so many times. And I think that at this point, he has coming to him whatever he gets, he needs to manage it.
And Mr. Morka, I just want to read some things that Obi said, directly quoting him, because he said he felt very terrible after visiting IDP camps, and he saw that a lot of Nigerians are still displaced and living like refugees and exiles in their own country. He's asking President Tinubu to visit various IDP camps and assure these Nigerians that they will soon return to their communities and that you are working hard to restore peace and normalcy to the country. Nigeria is not a war-torn nation. The proliferation of IDP camps is a troubling sign. If you were the person who visited an IDP camp and you saw the number of Nigerians still out there who couldn't celebrate Christmas and New Year in their homes, wouldn't you feel concerned?
Mr. Sambo, don't forget my background. I'm, a civil rights lawyer. My entire professional career has been dedicated to working with the poorest of the poor. All of the slums in Nigeria, I have something to do with them and their, helping them to negotiate power with government. So, I'm all too familiar with, the nature and the impact of extreme poverty. That's been the core of my career, helping to, do things right and get better deal for people who are in that category, unfortunately. See, anywhere in the world, when you visit IDP camps, it is depressing. It's not funny. There's nothing romantic about IDP camps, because when you are displaced by whatever reason, whether by war or by internal, strife or by even natural disasters, people, live less than they do ordinarily in the normal course of things. So, yes, I can hear Mr. B when he says, oh, I went there and I was depressed and I was sad. Yes, it is sad to visit them because they live, a life that, can be better, that is not better because of the circumstances they find themselves. But Mr. President is the president of everyone in Nigeria. He's the president of everybody, the rich, the poor, the affluent, the people in the IDP camps. He's the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And Mr. President is somebody who is, known. I don't need to make that point. He is universally acclaimed to be a man who is deeply compassionate, whose level of empathy is beyond Mr. B even. I can assure you.
But we haven't seen him. We haven't seen, Mr. Morka, we haven't seen President Tinubu visiting an IDP camp or trying to see how the government can work more using governmental institutions. Apart from when Better Edu was still there, with the new minister that we have right now, we haven't seen that deliberate effort to actually reach out to these Nigerians who are not in these IDP camps because of their own wish, but because of the failure of governmental authorities to do the needful, including the military, so that these people can quickly get back to their homes.
Mr. Sambo, I am not here to discuss the schedule of ministers and even the president as to when they will visit or, the IDP camps. But what I'm saying is that this government is intentionally, orchestrating policies and taking actions that ultimately will reset the reality for everyone, including those who, unfortunately find themselves in IDP camps for whatever reason that they got there, whether it's because of flooding or because of, terrorism or because of war, whatever it is that has, got them there. This president has, a global perspective and is mobilizing resources and positioning assets to help, treat all of these, circumstances. The point I'm making is that whether the president himself has personally visited IDP camps, at this time, does that mean he won't do that? It doesn't mean that. And I'm not here to tell you the president is going to go there tomorrow, but I'm just saying that we can't always take today and think that the world ends today. The world doesn't end today. It may end today from the analysis that Mr. B is willing to make, but it doesn't end today because the president has the liberty to go anywhere and do things as he thinks. And he has ministers who work for him. He has other, levels of authority who are delivering government's, policies and programs to ensure that people everywhere, wherever they are, get, feel the impact of government. What I'm saying is that Mr. B's analysis is, presented to make it sound as though this president has done something colossal, in neglect of people who are in the IDP. And I'm saying that that's ridiculous because, he's been in office for just 18 months. And he's in office for, was elected to serve for 4 years. So Mr. B should take a cheap pill and allow this president to do what he himself couldn't do in Anambra State. Look at our refineries. I mean, things, where is it insecurity? Every sector you look, you see massive pointers of progress. And, I know that the media, again, it's understandable that sometimes we focus too much on the negatives. But I think that we need to, at this time, begin to move away from this focus on, just reporting the tragedies in our country. And look at the positive side. This is a new year for crying out loud. Let us begin to take stock of the good things that are happening while still keeping, a focus on what is wrong and what needs to be done. Well, the president is never, he's not saying to anybody, stop telling me about what needs to be done. Yes, we need to do that, but we need to also take stock so that we can begin to see what we're doing right and then replicate that. And then what we're not doing right to begin to, see how we can fix it. That is what governance, does everywhere in the world, not just in our country, but everywhere in the world.
Well, Mr. Morka, you would have seen clearly that it's not just the media alone. I mean, former leaders like former President Olusegun Obasanjo had hit back at the NNPCL, actually saying that some of the things that are being said, shouldn't we be reporting them? I mean, if a former president is doubting governmental institutions, government companies, and all of that on some of the things, I mean, shouldn't we report? While we are also reporting the good things that the NNPCL says is happening, I mean, shouldn't we also report the concerns of other people?
No, certainly, Sambo. Look, I'm a human rights champion. Listen, he who makes any decision, citizens who decide whether government is working or not working, must hear all the sides. This is not, my case is not that, the Obis and the Obasanjos who choose to focus more on the pessimistic side to advance, this, extreme pessimism. I'm not saying they shouldn't, do that. And I'm not suggesting that media should not report news that is unfavorable. They should. I mean, that is the liberty, the freedom, the almighty freedom of the media to report. But I'm saying that, they should also focus on the positive side. Now, for President Obasanjo, there's no Nigerian who is alive today, even dead or alive, who has had the kind of opportunity that President Obasanjo has had to impact this country. He was military head of state. He was civilian president for, straight 8 years. A lot of the things that Obasanjo tends to indulge in discussing are things that he had the opportunity to fix. He didn't fix them. He couldn't fix them. So when this, statesman comes along and casually simply indicts people and blame everybody for what's not working. Look, former President Obasanjo should be, looking at himself in the mirror to see, the oversize of the guilt he should feel for his failure to tackle some of these, fundamental threshold problems that he keeps talking about. NNPC is delivering the Port Harcourt, refinery. They have just announced that Warri is now, up and running, and forecasting that, in the near future, Kaduna will also come on stream. Listen, even when they say that, it doesn't mean that everything is, perfect with the refineries, but it shows very bold, committed effort to revamp our refineries and make them more productive. Now, I was just reading a report today that Bua refinery is also, nearing completion. Now, can you imagine what happens when all of these refineries, we have Dangote already running, when Port Harcourt and, Warri and Kaduna and Bua and other, smaller refineries are running in this country? We will be a massive exporter of, petroleum products. Now, already, our imports, but not just for petroleum, but for other items, has reduced. Our balance of payments for 3 consecutive quarters has, skyrocketed. The stock market is creating incredible wealth for those who are investing. Now, look, somebody will tell me, but we're not feeling it yet on our dining table. We will. You see, step by step, little steps wins the race. We will get there. Every Nigerian will feel the impact because, farmers are feeling the impact already. Those who are engaged in productive, creative activity are reaping the reward already. But with time, the workers who clearly appear to be the disadvantaged right now will ultimately do better because, that's economics. When, wealth is created, and more people are employed into the system, wages are paid, better wages are paid. Over time, this labor surplus we have that appears, that's making a lot of people feel like they're not feeling the impact, we begin to, slide down. That is economics. This president understands economics. This president is delivering, I think, the finest model of economics for our country. And the future, hasn't been, doesn't look any better.
Well, very optimistic, Felix Morka there. As we try to coast home, let's talk about 2025 and the political climate in Nigeria. Well, the Labour Party leader, Peter Obi, says he's sad that the APC-led federal government is not making the atmosphere conducive for democratic discourse that will allow opposition to actually function to the expectations of democratic expectations. I want to quote what he said. He said, "It is difficult to be in opposition in the country. Extremely difficult because everything is against you. People don't even want to see you. They don't even want to talk to you. If I tell you what I face, what I go through, what my family goes through, you wouldn't even believe I should still be standing and going around this country." I know you were in opposition, Felix Morka. President Tinubu to himself was in opposition. Peter Obi used to be a member of the former governing party in Nigeria. And what they are saying is that the kind of atmosphere that they allowed when they were the ruling party for opposition to thrive is not being replicated by the APC-led federal government. Aren't you worried that this may actually affect our democratic, statistics, expectation, and it may affect how your government is being viewed internationally?
No, I'm not worried, Sambo. I have no reason to worry. I mean, Mr. Obi is starting to sound like Tegwala. I don't know if you're familiar with this, funny cartoon character that, look, who is stopping Mr. Obi from, Mr. Obi has exercised the fullest of his constitutional freedom to speak, anything he literally wants to speak. Mr. Obi calls press conferences. He believes, he is this, person that has the authority to address Nigerians whenever, and he does so. And nobody has ever, stopped him from doing so. Look, but when he speaks, he should expect, a reaction. If he says things that are inaccurate or misleading, you don't expect the ruling party, because there's this effort to emotionally blackmail the, APC to say you are the ruling party, whatever they say, just, turn the other way. We're not turning the other way. We're a political party. We're in this to win elections and govern and do the best we can for Nigerians. Mr. Obi is not going to blackmail us into, into some kind of, withdrawal. We're not withdrawing from anything. If Mr. B, says things that are wrong, I am the national spokesman of the ruling party. I have a duty
to, if I listen and if I feel like what he said deserves a reaction, I will react. And when I react, he shouldn't then label that as, an effort to chill his freedom to speak or to be opposition. Now, look, Mr. Obi and, quite frankly, a lot of the people in the opposition, they are beginning to sound like, bad workmen who blame the tools. Look at the PDP. The PDP is simply imploding. And, every time that happens, they blame the APC. We are not responsible. I've never been at a meeting in my party where PDP and how to implode the PDP was discussed. I've never been there.
Well,
and I attended quite a significant number of meetings in my party. So that's
they
not the
say
point.
you are actually driving a one-party state.
They need to get their own things,
Yeah, sorry to interject there. They say you are actually driving a one-party state in Nigeria so that there will be no opposition to President Tinubu's re-election bid in 2027.
Sambo, you are a veteran. You are a man with great knowledge. You know that's not true. You must ask this question because you're doing your job. But that's not true. How are we constraining the PDP or the Labour Party from blossoming? We're not. They talked about merger. Just recently, I'm hearing Kwankwaso saying, we're not in any merger with anybody. Mr. B himself has said he has not signed any merger deal with anybody. Look, what has that got to do with APC? You see, these guys, we are busy governing. We are busy trying to figure out how we make our party better. Our national chairman, Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, has led the party to creating, for example, a democratic institute, an institute that will help the party to, profile and sharpen its understanding of democracy and how best to deliver democracy. While we are busy building institutions, making our party stronger, winning elections, because, look at what happened in Edo State. Everybody in the party, even those who contested, who lost primaries, came together to support the flag bearer. We are closing ranks. We have our own challenges, but we're dealing with them quietly. But Mr. Obi should deal with the mess in his Labour Party quietly. Atiku Abubakar and the rest of them in the PDP should deal with their own mess, quietly, resolve their internal contradictions. And then hopefully emerge from this level of decay and almost utter irrelevance that they become. And by the way, I must make this last point, Sambo. Look, Mr. Obi and Atiku Abubakar and everyone else with them are concerned that given this president's robust economic plan and transformation of our country, they are concerned that if this program is allowed to go the full term, they know that Nigerians in 2027 will massively elect this president to govern again. Because, and by the way, from even their failure to organize themselves internally, how does any Nigerian even begin to believe that people who cannot manage their own internal affairs can govern Nigeria better than this visionary president that we have, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
All right, just
before, not possible. So that's their concern.
All right, just before I let you go, in 30 seconds to 60 seconds, I want you to talk to Nigerians. Should they be optimistic about 2025 under the APC-led federal government led by President Tinubu? What should drive that optimism, if indeed you are optimistic yourself?
When the president had the media chat, he said something that some people completely misunderstood. He said, look, I have no regrets for these bold policies I've initiated. People heard that to mean, some level of cockiness or arrogance on the part of the president. But it's not. That was a statement of conviction of a man who is president today, who is simply saying to Nigerians, I know, I believe, I have faith that these efforts will create for us a new Nigeria. We transform the fundamental basis of our country. That is a man who is convinced. And Nigerians should simply, give him that benefit of the doubt. And the results are showing already. So when you match conviction with results, which now, at the beginning of the year, is already showing positive signs, I know that this will get better. It can only get better. So my word to Nigerians is that, my dear compatriots, stand fast, support this president. He is committed. He is not about 2027. He has said so. Whether, 2027 comes or doesn't come, this president has a mandate today, and he's justifying that mandate. And I think that Nigerians should take a chance with this president and see our country, this country we love dearly, take a turn for the not for the better, for the best, actually.
All right, Felix Morka is the National Publicity Secretary of Nigeria's governing party, the All Progressives Congress, and we must thank you so much for your immense wealth of knowledge and for trying to clarify some of these things. And we just hope that the opposition have actually listened to you, and they'll continue to engage in a democratic discourse that will be for the betterment of the country. Thank you so much for joining us.
All right. Thank you very much, my people. I guess you guys can hear me. Someone should acknowledge my voice. Thank you very much. God bless you all. But before that, I'd like to take this article while I'm waiting for some of you to, and those of you on the backstage, turn on your camera. I don't like reminding people of this. If I don't leave your camera on until I see my eyes is not there, leave it on. Thank you. But meanwhile, Daily Post is saying, according to Peter Obi, my life under threat for criticizing Tinubu's administration. Peter Obi cries out again. The Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 general election, Peter Obi, has said that his life is under threat because of his criticism of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration. Obi made this allegation in a post via his X handle on Monday, which is today. This statement follows remarks from the national spokesperson of All Progressive Congress APC, Felix Morka, who said the former Anambra State governor has crossed the line so many times and has it coming to him whatever he gets. So I'd like to quickly take on what Obi have to say here because of time. I've really crossed the line. Question. I've asked questions because my New Year message has now led to threat against my life, my family, and those around me. While I have received all sorts of messages, one Mr. Felix Morka has gone further to accuse me of crossing the line and has warned that I will face the consequences. I find it necessary to share this message again and urge everyone who has not seen it to watch. Go to YouTube, blah, 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 blah. But I'll put the link there so that you can watch this particular video that I just replayed again, even though some of you have already seen it. Then Peter Obi went on, unquote, if I have truly crossed the line, I invite anyone to point out as I remain committed to upholding decorum. We are increasingly transforming into an authoritarian and repressive regime where freedom of expression is being systematically suppressed. May God help us create a better and freer society for the sake of our children, he tweeted. That was Peter Obi. But meanwhile, other newspapers carried the same thing, which I'll just leave that one right there because all of them are saying almost same thing, but in a different headlines. But meanwhile, I would like us to move on. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Thank you very much for your time. I would like to respond to Morka. That are Morka FOMO or Morka or FOMOka or Morka. I need to respond to you. In your statement, you said Nigerians know that Peter Obi is lying. Then you went on that Nigerians are in support of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. In 2027, the same Nigerians will vote for Bola Tinubu again. You lied there. No reasonable and sensible Nigerian will vote for Tinubu. The only people I assume that will vote for Tinubu in 2027 will be his countrymen. The satanic individualism that practice ethnicism. We know some of them on YouTube and we know some of them on ground. Unfortunately, some of these satanic individuals, they are the ones begging for food more here in Lagos. These are the ones that will say, I don't want to vote for Tinubu, I vote for Obi. Obi is not my brother. Tinubu is my brother. We know them. Morka, you went on. You started this whole interview with aggressive and annoyance approach. It shows that you came in with anger. There was this anger from head to toe in your facial expression, in your submissions, in everything you uttered. In case you're not aware, you need to play your video back. Although you're not going to regret that because everything was deliberate. Then you went on that Obi is maliciously deceptive. Mr. Morka, I listened to Peter Obi's press conference. Personally, I'm not a biased person. I say things I raise. From beginning to the end. On that particular broadcast, my own broadcast that particular day, I disagree with Mr. Peter Obi for only 1%. I remember saying that 99% Peter Obi is right. The only area I disagree with Peter Obi on my broadcast that day, those of you can remember, those of you listening to me or following me here, I said insecurity is increasing. I disagree because I know insecurity have dropped, not just in Lagos. I went to Benin, not just in Benin, and I believe across the country right now. But it might not be perfect. I blame Mr. Peter Obi on, I did not blame, rather, I disagreed 1% from 100%. Morka, what does that mean? 99% pass and 1% fail. What do you call that, Morka? Morka foam. Then, you went on that Peter Obi is maliciously deceptive. Peter Obi is not in any way deceptive. Peter Obi stated, Peter Obi spoke, Peter Obi spoke, and Peter Obi talked the mind of the voiceless Nigerians on that particular day, on that press conference. The pains and the excruciating situation of the country, the dilapidating economy that is affecting all businesses, affecting all households in Nigeria. Peter Obi stated all of them. In that particular video, I repeated, I remember, unquote, I stated on that particular video that if APC and Morka are not satanic, they should have said, oh, Peter Obi, thank you for this press conference. We are not perfect, but we will take some example, or rather precautions, or learning, or rather anyhow you call it, from this your press conference. Only in a country that works. Because APC, Tinubu, Morka, everybody in APC are satanic. They will never take correction from that particular video because they are angered. Then Mr. Morka went on. Morka foam went on by saying that Tinubu won. Peter Obi contested. He failed. He did not win. Tinubu won. Mr. Morka, Morka foam or foam Morka, Tinubu did not win any election. Tinubu failed woefully. Tinubu ring the election. Tinubu off the beavers. He and satanic Mahmoud Yakubu. Overnight, the election result was manipulated. Tinubu was declared the winner, the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria at 4 a.m. in the morning. Morka, you were in this country. When I say we're not the talk of government again, don't say me the fair talk and say this life. Some of them, when they listen to me, they say, oh, now they say, let me tell you. Some of them, when they say, oh, more of them don't die already. Yes, do your research. Most of the people that have said, I don't want to talk, oh, I don't want to do this, oh, I don't want, many of them are already in 6 feet in case you're not aware. Yes, the same hazard you saw, the same danger you saw, and you pretentiously ignored it, have spied many of these same people, in case you're not aware. Then, we went on. You said Obi crossed the line. Whatever he gets, he should take it. That's a threat. You threatened Obi in a national TV. That is the spirit and demonstration of dictatorial government.
That is a spirit and demonstration of dictatorial oppression. That is a speech of taking freedom of expression, not just from Peter Obi, from every concerned Nigerians, as a satanic APC have always done. Obi have crossed the line. Obi should take whatever he gets. And if he gets it, he should take it like that. Then you went on that Peter Obi is a prophet of doom. I will say Peter Obi is not a prophet of doom. Peter Obi is just demonstrating his constitutional rights. I'm not here, I'm an Edo man. I'm not supporting Peter Obi because I'm from the same place with him. On this platform, I say things I read. I'm not interested in anybody that will be angry. When I'm giving my submission in anything on this platform, I say it how I tell the film. Peter Obi, I've never seen him to be a prophet of doom. Not in any ways. I repeat, not in any ways. Peter Obi spoke out. He talked, he speak, and he yarn the common pains of the common people. Now Peter Obi come and come talk. He has every reason not to speak at all. Yes, he can say, I don't want to talk. Because Peter Obi can never suffer again till he die. No member of his family will suffer again till he die. But he came out to represent the voice of the voiceless. Calling him the prophet of doom. I don't know where that is coming from. Then you went on. Why did the Arise TV ask you, how come Tinubu have not visited the IDP camp? You could not answer that question, unfortunately. I wish I was the anchor. I for you ask you, how many IDP camps do we have in Nigeria? I bet you there's no way you foretell no. But now I say, you're not going to listen to me, you feel you quick go do your research. Don't worry, let me tell you. As you can see right there on the screen. As of June 2024, Nigeria have 14 IDP camps. North Central, Northwest, around. 14, right? As of June. In our country, with a sick Aduru, in case you don't understand, the IDP camp is not for foreigners. In our own country, with the sick Aduru, you know what it be Aduru? Asylum. You never seen what called asylum. Refugee in our own country. As we talk, so they did there. Peter Obi has visited all the IDP camps in Nigeria. Tinubu have not visited one. Just one. Just one. Very sad. Then he went on by saying that Tinubu is just 18 months. The word just 18 months in office. How come Mr. Morka, Foam Morka or Morka Foam, could not tell us what Tinubu have achieved in 18 months? Although I gave it credit that yes, the insecurity have reduced. That's the only thing I can see. And the light for the past 2 weeks, no, let's say for the past 3 weeks, to be fair, the light is doing well for where they stay. I don't know for where they stay, where they listen to me from any of you right there. But for only these two that I can see, Tinubu Mark is a failed woefully. To me, he failed in 18 months woefully. As we speak, £1 is still 2,050 naira. Maybe for black market, go down reach 2,100 naira or 200, I don't know. I'm only saying according to today. When Tinubu take over from satanic Buhari and his administration, how much dollar be for that time? I'll leave that one right now. But I'd like us to move on. You said Peter Obi failed as a governor in Anambra State. The people said, now Peter Obi na they want. He failed or he did not fail. They say na they want. How come our choice can never be prioritized in Nigeria. Morka, you and I know Peter Obi won 2023 general election. You know. I know. And every single person listening to me now know. Because some of us choose to be satanic, we are always bypassing the truth. But look where we are today, because we want our village man to be the president, my brother to rule, my sister, my papa, my whatever you call it. But look where we are today. The few are benefiting from it. It's very, very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Then you went on that Peter Obi is focusing on pessimism. To be honest, me personally, Elvis Oniediggin, I am focusing 100% on pessimism in under Tinubu's administration. I don't have any kind of trace or connection with optimism. Tinubu's government cannot be defined with any kind of optimism. The only way you can define Tinubu's government right now is pessimism. Failed woefully in 18 months. I don't know when they want to, although I felt them and say they said Tinubu go do wonder for 2025. Today now assist. The same way talk and say Tinubu go do wonder. Tinubu go repair the country. I will constantly tell you now. You know, say I'm very, very impatient. In case I don't see the wonder, I'm coming to tell you people. Mona, not worry. He said Tinubu is a visionary president. Visionary president. What is the meaning? No. What do you know about visionary if it cannot be practiced? Tinubu is a visionary president. To the best of my knowledge, what I know about visionary president is thinking about or a prospective planning for the future, imagination or wisdom, how to cement a country for better. So let's assume Tinubu is a visionary president. 18 months, you could not replicate your vision or emulate your vision where only you they see, or put your vision into practice to date. Peter Obi said Tinubu has spent more time in traveling out of Nigeria. Now, my advice to you, please, in the next 6 months, travel around Nigeria so that you will know the common pains of the people. Then, Mr. Morka Foam criticized that as well. You criticize that. Yes, for me, if Nigeria was a country that is working, where the common voice can be put into perspective, that thing where Peter Obi talk should be prioritized. Say, okay, wow, so I don't travel like that. All right, Mona, not worry. I promise you now, in the next 1 year, I know will come on for Nigeria. I want to visit every part of Nigeria to see what my people are facing. But if we talk, they say, who be you where they talk? You know, say for Nigeria, if your papa name not the open window, you know if you talk. I've heard they talk, and if your papa name not the open window, if they talk, you have to be very, very careful. They will suppress you. They will oppress you. They will intimidate you. But at the end of the day, and then they talk, I'll die and I die. You when they listen to me, so you're not going to live forever. Even the leaders that are oppressing us, taking us through this excruciating path of life, they declare now. Many of them declare for office because the world was not designed for anybody to live on it forever. So why be safe if they talk, if they think about left and right? I don't understand. We are not going anywhere. Now, you people, Peter Obi have cried out now that my life and the life of my family have been threatened by Morka. Unfortunately, nobody would question Morka. Nobody. Who will question him? Apart from the bold minds, the few, very, very few, the few Nigerians on social media, and I go fit question this kind of Morka. Who want question him? At least one of my adult sister also questioned the same worker.
Peter Obi resemble Dele Faro to me for now. This Felix Morka, APC publicity secretary, you know the fear. People are not really rate us until that day come. We can't know get Nigeria whether now us have been now.
You know, I'm not somebody to, you know, to go on that offensive in that manner. But Mr. Obi has crossed the line so many times. And I think that at this point, you know, he has coming to him whatever he gets, you know, he needs to manage it.
Black man when they talk say Peter Obi has crossed the line. Peter Obi has crossed the line because he's reminding government their duty. He's reminding you groups that people are dying of hunger. Now it's the line when Peter Obi don't cross down when the pepper on for body. Una body of peace. He never start to pepper una. He has crossed the line. You will manage him. The devil will manage you. You will manage you. You are trusting Peter Obi. I dare you people. We dare all of you for it. There needs to happen to that man here. That military, our police are going to take us. See, and we dare you, we triple dare you people. Let anything happen to Peter Obi. Then one of you black shirts lost. Hey, shoe cause you are not supposed to cause. You people will answer to us. You will answer, see, you will answer to Nigerians. I'm not on the letter talk. You have seen my face. You have seen our faces. We will ask you. You go answer. See the worry now. Or good they kill now. Are you people mad? Look at how people are dying from stampede because of hunger. But no, Peter Obi is your problem. This guy came outside now. Police slap and here they bleed. Peter Obi is your problem. What? Spit for the face. Go and manage him now. Let the man you all come and say now son and do one. It's like you people don't know we've been waiting. We are waiting. And whether they hide that for now, we are waiting. That great day is coming. It's coming. Not be content. It's coming.
Unfortunately, we have a lot of hypocrite Nigerians who cannot speak boldly like this, like my Edo sister, because more than enough I the message say Edo sister, because to be honest, company like say the country now is not a country of doom. Yes, everybody they hide. Nobody want fall for trouble. Nobody want speak. No, they swim in this penury. Nobody want to talk. Some of them don't advise you, in Nigeria, be careful. Some of them don't. You go die one day. Make una arrest him or make una kpai Peter Obi. Maybe listen. There is a limit to everything in life. There is a limit to everything in life. You just say if I want quiet for Nigeria, I not feel quiet. This is not money, I not sit to eat. Or if you just say Peter Obi want quiet, you not feel quiet. Now money not sit to eat. Some of them they hide, they go. I don't want anything to happen to me. I'm not interested. I don't want to fall into trouble. Look at our lives today. Now, life with the live so. No, ask yourself, both you were there abroad or you were there in Nigeria. Now, life with the live so. Now, only at those states I go, so I know how much I spend for security way to protect me. For the time I spend in those states. Oh, you think that it's cheap? Do Nigerian government give you security men for free? You think say it's cheap? Just for me to go to Edo State and spend 3 days, I spent more than 3.9 million naira. You think it's cheap? You think it's cheap? Go polish all of now. Where go see truth now, they cover up. Look at our lives today. Some of us are thinking that it's working. The country is working. Not knowing that we are pretentiously deceiving ourselves. Nothing is working in the country. Look where we are. I deliberately did Nigeria. It's my country. I'm a patriotic Nigerian. I'm not a coward. I don't be coward going to go hide for UK. They talk from UK. NSAS. Now all of us did the Lekki toll gate. For 3 days we were there. I'm not a coward. I've never been one. If you like this, you don't want to enter my platform again. Because many of you are hypocrites. Some of them, they support this satanism. They will come platform, they pretend, say, that will be how they support. That hypocrisy, I go continue to expose you. As my mama, they talk now. Public disgrace, I go to follow now. Public disgrace. The only man that we all believe on right now, that can speak for us. Now that the church is so, I want buy him. Morka, you came on national TV to threaten Peter Obi. Make una try am. Although I know that most Nigerians are cowards. Yes, they are cowards because many of them, now the country is rotting away in jail right now. Sunday Igboho was there, was rotting away. Many outspoken individualism don't go prison. Many of them is there rotting away. Same coward Nigerians we say who send down. Wait till it is say be. Because in case you don't know, if you take one broom, one single broom, come on for the bundle of broom, you break them, it go easily break. If you take all the bundle of broom, you bend and make you break them, I bet you not go ever feel break them. And this is why we are where we are today. Because none of you now want to speak. Everybody are hypocritically embracing satanism. Look at my adult satanic youth. All of them are saying, my share, my leader, my share, my leader. Look at all of them. Many of them that were with Obaseki. Now, Pebolo came into power and all of them, they follow now. Hypocrisy everywhere. Hypocrisy. Even some of them that were working for me, not knowing that they were hating Obaseki for just their personal interest. Immediately they moved to Okpebolo. I say, wow. I think say these kind of people, not be saying you support anybody before. Not be everything we're going to talk for here. I'm disappointed. Listen, in case you don't know, I can stand alone. No. You see, this journey of my life, I don't mind standing alone. In case you are angry, any of my submission did not go well with you, and you decide not to associate yourself with my platform, whatever, I can stand alone. Don't worry. Me not come this life, can't live a synthetic lifestyle. Just imagine, they say we'll be 200 million. Before I was born, we have always been 200 million. Let's assume now we still there. Let's assume, say now only 1,000 people, they talk every day. 1,000 for the whole Nigeria. Our government, for dog, by force, do the right thing. Look where we are. In fact, I'm speechless. Now that Peter Obi have officially cried out, we don't tell. If you are facing anything, cried out. Now, he don't officially cried out. Say, in the face threats, him and his family. My life is under threat for criticizing Tinubu's administration. Make we see what you want to put around. But unfortunately, now only few of us, God forbid anything now put to this man, I bet you, now only few of us go still complain like this. Many of you hypocrites, listening to me now, you will be nowhere to be found. Many of you will be nowhere to be found. Una go your talk, hey, why can't be say person talk, then if he talk, now then una go talk rich, that's it. The street will be quiet. Hypocrisy everywhere. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Thank you very much for your time with us. I'd like to take a break. When I come back, we start talking. Please help us to press on this the like button, help us to share, and let's take it from here. And God bless you now.
All of them. The political class has decided that they are the bandits against the people of Nigeria. Between the executive, the president, the presidency, the National Assembly, I think they are decided that they are the bandits. They are the bandits. All of them. The political class has decided that they are the bandits against the people of Nigeria. Because I do.
Okay, hello. Yeah, good evening to you. Well, hold on, hello. Stop behaving like animal. Stop behaving like animal. Where are you calling from? Where are you calling from? Tout, Agberu. Where are you calling from? And where are you calling from now? You go ahead. Agberu, Tout. Where are you calling from? Where are you calling from? Agberu. Then where? Yes, I'm from Benin. I'm a proud Benin man. You said to be what? What did you said to be what? You said to be what? You said to be what? Who sleeps in Lagos, LB? You said what? Agberu, what are you saying? Una see, I don't cut phone on touts like this. A tout called in that Obi did not do anything in Anambra State and he did not win the election. And I told this tout, this Agberu, that is fine. You are only talking to me now. Hold on. Let me take you to the broadcast. The tout, the Agberu, was still shouting on the phone. You see, you have the right to say Obi win or did not win. I will pick any kind of phone here. But I was only talking to you, Agberu, tout, to wait and express your concern openly. The Agberu, the tout, could not wait. It's very unfortunate. This is the best time for you to call in. I have 10 seconds to take more calls so I can move on to the panel straight away. 10 seconds. If you want to call in, this is the best time. Thank you very much, my people, for your time with us. I appreciate every one of you. Please press on the like button, help us to share. Thank you very much, Pretty EJ, for the super chat earlier on. And God, I will bless you. We are very, very grateful for your support and your encouragement always. Thank you. Guys, just do your part. Help us to share and help us to like as well as we hear from more people. Okay, Mama Aisha, please talk to us, man. Thank you for joining me early. God bless you, man. You have the floor.
Beloved, it's greetings. And our sweet mommy diaspora, greeting mommy, and to all the panelists, the audience, and the listener. And that bonfu when he call you. I know nothing I will tell you. But that bonfu when he call that phone, now Google kill you this year. Ayela la go baptize you. Amadio I go use you to do pepper soup. You dey hear? Yes, Obi not do anything for Anambra according to your foolishness and your stupidity. What you don't do? What your papa don't do? And my senior boyfriend Tiff Tunubu, as he dey do well for Ibadan, what happened to 35 children? When Queen Naomi be want do good for, what happened to them? And they ask you, that useless idiot, when Ogu go take you to do pepper soup, and Ayela la go take you do suya this year. Una go just there for one place, they collect from the system, una go the big in yakpata wey not make sense. It not go better for any of them when they support this wickedness. Tiff Tunubu, how much you take bribe lobbies for America? Make they take cover, make they take share your paper of your certificate forgery and the case of your drug this thing. $2.7 million. If you give out to those children, they go buy for Ibadan. And if you give out to those families, those one will buy for Abuja go buy. It not go better for any of them when go talk nonsense about the people when they fight for make Nigeria take better. And Nigeria, what do they wait for? What do they wait for? Okay, Obi don't cry out now. What do they wait for? Oh, that they wait for make the pie and first, eh? Before na gonna say something they wrong. Do they do deliver to me not do? They do show what I not do. Now they don't go to Obi. Obi don't cry out now. Una won't sit down to wait for waiting. Una won't sit down to wait for waiting. Make una not worry. Make una not worry, oh. And that useless idiot, I know who give a station, make it call they talk rubbish. It not go better for all of you now. That idiot when go whether na rise, I've been a channel go to that rubbish. Ogu go kill you and your family. Ayelala go use na take do pepper soup this year. And Amadio go take una take sweep road. Because the people like so na head not correct. Upon when they make una so-called celebrated Chief Tinubu the number 3 corrupt president in the whole world. Now not see the men that wanna carry. Koni da fu gbogbo yin se. Gbogbo yin te samo Nigeria di makinu. Koni da fu gbogbo yin. Ni sori ire. Ogun ma fi yin se pepper soup lọ́dún yin. Ayelada de ma fi gbogbo yin se suya ni. Amadio, I will use you people, including your children and your wife. Because you people think we could continue in this nonsense. Bringing threat to every person. Not before una very nose, they go na barrack. They enter into military barrack in Borno State to commit havoc. Now that one I go to also not get leader. Now they call him president. As far as I'm concerned, I only they celebrate her because of my children when they follow her by calling senior boyfriend. But his name remain Chief Tinubu. And it not go better for any Nigeria. Nigeria, make una not wait till they say they don't hang out for neck before I go know so I go wake up. This is the time. Now they hear it is the time we have to wake up. And we have to fight like a bunch of broom. Injustice to one is injustice to all. Today is just what? Today is just ceased. How many now don't hear say it don't happen? How many evil don't happen? Today 6 in Nigeria. And that's useless idiot. As if they talk, so they talk like say na man. I don't know woman when manage that idiot come man and he go call us and a husband. Useless people will not go better for. As long as you don't want make that country become what God want them to be. As long as you don't want my children to fulfill destiny, go need that football you say. We just wear the knicker. Me I not follow na wear knicker this year. I'm not gonna follow na wear trouser. But Nigeria, there's no time to wait. There is no time for us to wait until they do more havoc to us. If we now want a country, it is time we face all these people. Fire for fire. This idiot make you come again. Make una go, let us go to their social media. Let us go to everywhere when we go meet them and match them fire for fire. So that next time, because they have taken us for granted for too long. And for how long? For how long are we going to wait? How many people versus the people that are suffering? The battle line has been drawn. It is either we fight or we perish. And for you, Jagaban, your days are numbered. As long as there is somebody that controls the breath we all breathe, there are a lot of people that go to bed and don't wake up. But Nigeria, they have challenged us. And Obi has cried out. Sowore has once cried out. Deliverer to me has cried out. How many cries do we want to before we know they are about to perish us if we do not arise and fight together as one? It shall not be well with those people. Elvis, arrest my case for there for now.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mama Aisha. Do you know why I allow Mama Aisha to continue raining that curses on them? Because that tout called in and rained curses on me. Yes. You know the tepes where you beat make it not cry, or tepes where you beat how it go take cry. That tout called in and rained curses on me. So this broadcast now basbos. Thank you very much. Love God is my strength. Good evening to you, ma'am. Please talk to us. Thank you. Am I watching come back? I don't know. Sorry. Thank you, ma'am. Sorry. Talk to us.
Nigeria Watch. Good evening, Nigeria Watch. Good evening, Mama Aisha, everybody on the panel. I don't know how many people are there, and everyone on the comment section. Mommy Diaspora, good evening. Thank you for all you do. We appreciate it a lot, ma. We love you. Thank you. You know, like that watch, you see, I saw this video yesterday. But I'm that kind of person, when you don't show something, I don't like to see it. Because maybe you have planned to do it today. So I don't want to talk about it. I want to respect the platform. You see, like that watch, we as Nigerians, I think these people have put us to a place now that we need to start to talk. Obi is a citizen. Obi, yes, now we are looking at Obi as maybe the head of, no, not the head of Labour Party, as someone who elected under Labour Party. So he has the right to come up as an opposition to speak about whatever is needed that needs to be improved. For me, which you said that day, we went against Obi, which is agreed for the security, because I was there that day. But you never decide to agree with Obi on every other thing, just as security. And I said, I agree with Obi. You see, this threat is getting too much. But Tinubu is now behaving as a big dictator. A big dictator. This is how Idi Amin started. And it became something else for its people. Now, how can you come on national TV and say that whatever you get? That is to that world. And the journalist is dead. The journalist cannot portion that. What are you saying? Don't say this on a right news. But he was dead, still looking. Even challenging to threaten someone who has contested for a president candidate. And nobody could say anything. Everybody keep quiet. I said it. I said this man will be what he's going to. If he comes and tell us, everybody will start to pity him. When you see he doesn't say anything, what can we tell the government? I don't know why you are saying that somebody calls you. I didn't hear that anyway. But what I want to say, if anything happens to Obi, let that be okay. These people will know that catching up with leather. They are taking us for granted too much. What has to be done wrong? That these people are doing all these things to him. And people come outside to speak. Nobody has the infantry to come out and attack my article. Even article spokesman. But any time when we speak, what is it? I watch. I feel pain in my heart. I won't tell you that I feel pain in my heart. What I'm afraid of, Nigerians, I don't trust them. The moment anything happens to this man, everybody will lock their door and nobody will see anything. So I just want to say, they should leave this man alone. He has done nothing. As a citizen, he has the right to speak. You have no right, Mr. Man, to threaten Obi. Look at your face. You are not even looking at it that this thing you are saying can put you in trouble. Please, Nigerians, let us speak and stand by our word. Let's not say we are going to do. And later when this thing happens, everybody will stop. Nigeria watches the Nigeria. He's doing it in Nigeria, he's not doing it anywhere else. You know, they do for say they did Nigeria that they for the top. Now those trust people here that they like. Now those trust people here they trust. I want to trust people when they have no time. If anything happens to them, go do like this. No. Let us speak and stand by it. Thank you, Nigeria.
Thank you, ma'am.
For all you do. For putting your life in this risk that you put it, and you should come out and somebody. God will bless you. I appreciate you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. God bless you. Thank you. All right. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much. I saw somebody commenting saying that we shouldn't allow somebody to be swearing and all that. What about the person that called into the show insulting us? I remember when somebody came into the platform of Arise, belittling and insulting Rufai. Rufai responded back on the same on a live broadcast. So what are we talking about? We will not be human being. Nothing our blood will run through our veins. If you basbos, we go basbos you. Simple as ABCD. And all these tout and agberus where they see so. Many of them not go see you face to face when they ask you question. To be honest, they cannot. Now inside darkness, now they day where they question all this, they are rubbish. They know what is right. They have refused. They have sworn never to say it. They know. They know the country is not working. They know. Even though I'm optimistic that, okay, this year Tinubu will do something, I go only your give until February. If not, it happen, I will start my basbos. For the past 2 months, I tell them, I say, make una dey patient. 2025, Tinubu will surprise us. Abuna not there while they talk. Even 3 days ago, I'm not talking here. But is that enough for Morka Foam to come on air to threaten Peter Obi? Is that enough? Make all of us just quiet because they threaten us, right? Because you don't go buy. Some of them don't threaten us in the past, but I'm not saying some of them don't buy. Some of them they arrested for UK. Some of them they prison. Some of them they carry their cops from UK come Nigeria. Some of them that's also threat to the threat they go when you know you are not God. Like us to move on. Sir Louis, thank you very much for joining us. Before you speak, I would like to appreciate you. Love God is my strength. Thank you very much, man. God bless you. I'm very, very grateful for this. Thanks for all that you do. Sir Louis, please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. So the gentleman that called you earlier on insulting you on the phone. That gentleman should just go make peace with God, because when you stand, you're taking the path of the satanic part of injustice. You're taking the part of wickedness. The Bible, the Bible says, it said, many are the afflictions of the righteous. When you don't, if you actually want to go and examine that young man, you find out that he's actually living in darkness. One who is actually begging, one who barely survives. But because he has been groomed and conditioned to be a slave, even when freedom comes, I said something years ago. I said, Topman said, he said, I freed 1,000 slaves. I could have freed more if only they knew they were slaves. So many Nigerians today, their life has been conditioned around slavery, that they don't even know who is fighting for them anymore. That's the problem. They don't know anymore. When a man is in the darkness, at first, when he enters the darkness, he will be uncomfortable. The time will come where he will become comfortable in the darkness. He will start seeing inside the darkness. He will not even know what light is anymore, because the darkness has become his comfort abode. So many Nigerians are in darkness. They don't even know. And I will tell you something that happened years ago. When I was in University of Benin, when I just entered doing my diploma program, University of Benin. So I paid my fees. In fact, there were some fellow friends of mine who were reading with me, who didn't have enough to pay their fees then. I actually extended paying school fees for my fellow friends, But there was something happened. The visitor said the students who were hoeing, who didn't pay their fees, they should allow everybody write their exam, since it was their first time. So we were already inside the exam hall. The exam day, the dean said no, that those people who were still hoeing, who have not paid the fees, they should not be allowed to write the exam. So I called my other guy. I said, if the dean is saying that you should not write the exam, when the VC said everyone should write the exam, we that are already inside the exam hall, let us all of us say no, we're not going to write the exam if they are allowing those people not to write the exam, because there were so much in numbers. So when I came out with a little protest to say, sir, if you are not allowing these people to write the exam, we also not write our exam. I could have gone in to write my exam if I was someone that did have any concern. If I was someone that was so full of myself and didn't care about other people, I could have just gone in and write my exam and go home. I just enter my card, roll up and enjoy my AC home. But I felt for those people. I said, no, me and my other friends, come on. Do you know that when we came out, the people who were fighting for, were the ones fighting us, they were like, these people, this Louis, his voice is too much, he talks too much, blah, blah, blah. One lady now corrected one guy. He said, do you know that Louis and these other people, they are fighting for you? They are fighting for you. You've not even paid your fees. They did not allow you to write your exam. You are outside. These people are fighting for you. So what does that tell you? It tells you that Nigerians don't want to be fought for. I've come to see that. That's why I look at this whole thing. Look at it today. Nigerians don't want to be fought for. Nigerians are people who, many of them prefer to die in their slavery, die in their doom. So when someone comes out and the person talks for them, you see that the people who are abusing Obina, go and check many of them. Many of these people, they have no food to eat. They have nothing, like you said earlier. Obi has no food to. Obi has made himself. If Obi was someone that was full of himself, he probably could have just gone on with his life and not care about the Nigerian people. But unfortunately, Nigerians don't care. Nigerians don't even know who is fighting for them. That's the problem. Someone will say, I don't care to know if Asiwaju is doing well. As far as it's my fellow tribeman, it's okay. But you speaking as far as it's a fellow tribeman, look at the person talking. The person is he doesn't even have enough money to take off himself. Some of them they are sick. They can't even afford their medical bills. But you are fighting for a man that doesn't even care about you. Just because you think the man is from your tribe, you don't care to know his policy. If his policy is going to transform the country, you don't care to know. And many Nigerians are like that. These are people whose mental psyche, everything, the entirety of their thought is rooted in darkness. So if people are like that, it becomes difficult. People like Rufai Oseni, people like Rufai Oseni, Dele Farotimi, Obian, these people, Nigerians are not ready for them. Nigerians are not yet ready. We are not prepared. We are not ready. The Bible said, be ye transformed by the renewal of your mind. By the renewal of your mind. Nigerians are not yet ready. Nigerians are not ready. That's why it's difficult for anyone to come back to say you want to fight for Nigerians. Because Nigerians are not ready. So all these things you are... Oh, my nephew. Okay. I'll come back later. Someone else should continue, please. These kids are disturbing. Sorry about that. Thank you.
All right, it's okay. Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Lewis, I understand your baby is there. But let's move on. I would like to quickly call on the next person, Mr. Alex O. Thanks for joining us, sir. Good evening to you. Please talk to us, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Mr. Alex O, I can hear you, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, good evening, my brother Elvis. God bless you. Happy New Year once more.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, I greet everyone. Mama H.O., I greet you. My brother Louis that just spoke. And all Nigeria Watch family. Mommy Diaspora, God bless you. Good evening to you. You know, I don't know. So is Nigeria really worth fighting for? You know, this question roams in my head so many a times. Is Nigeria really worth fighting for, this country that we call ours? Because just imagine somebody calling you, insulting you because you are standing for the truth. And there are thousands, I mean millions of them like that. Millions. Because if there are not so much people who are under the spell of this darkness, I don't think these few oppressors will have so much upper hand. The good ones, those who are fighting for the truth, are in way in minority in our country. So the journey is, sometimes you plan a journey, you say we are going to this place. But in the case of Nigeria, even after planning this journey, the people that planned it with you are the same that are going to sabotage you. For God's sake, what do Nigerians want? What do they want? How can somebody like Mr. Peter Obi be even threatened? Someone who is so selfless, someone who has dedicated his life to see that the country works. He is fighting for the good of the country. This man could have just decided to, just like you said, he could have just decided to stay put and let everything go down, just like the others are doing. He's already made his life. We all know much about this man already, that it is not about money. It is not about fame. It's just because of the love he has for Nigeria. And there you have someone coming on live TV, threatening him, spilling out BS on national TV. And another big problem that we have, which I keep emphasizing, the whole institution has been compromised. They've been sold out. Can you imagine how the anchor was questioning this man? He was even thanking him for making sure he dealt with the opposition. If you listen very well, he said he gives him a few seconds to tell Nigerians how life is going to be better. He didn't even stop him when he heard that threat. He could not challenge him on national TV. Cowards everywhere. Everywhere. They sing praises to the highest bidder. The moment that one goes down the drain, they change the tone. That's what goes on in Nigeria. Look at the fight you've been fighting on this channel. We all know. We're all been part of it. Then comes someone and insults you. They should not expect us to just stay put and not fight back. Anyone that says it is the era of Jesus, not an eye for an eye, I don't agree with that. Let it be an eye for an eye, because that's the only language they understand. That is the only language they understand. Everybody should draw the battle line. We should know where we belong and stand put. Enough of this. Enough. Peter Obi has been going around the country helping millions of people. You, in your own life, I don't know what you've achieved. You come out and begin to speak that type of BS and say we should just stay mute. No, we're not going to do that. This has nothing to do with sentiments. This has nothing to do with tribe or whatever. It's just the plain truth, which we all know on this channel we stand for. I think majority of us, we stand for the truth on this channel. And that truth is going to set us free. Setting us free from this bondage that they put Nigerians. But like my brother was saying, are they ready? Is this Stockholm syndrome not still everywhere in Nigeria? It's there. The people you are trying to free, the people you are trying to help, they are the ones that is helping their oppressors to even fight you. So that is why my first question was, are we ready? Are Nigerians ready? That question is an open question, which I don't have an answer to. If anybody does, I will be gladly ready to be in tune and listen. For now, I'm not angry. I don't know. I cannot define my emotions now. But the point is, it's such a shame. It is such a shame that we have where we found ourselves. Such a shame. So thank you, Mr. Ivis, for giving me the opportunity to speak. I'll leave the stage now for others. Thank you. Mr. Ivis?
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Yeah, can you hear me, sir?
Okay, I can hear you now. I thought I was not talking.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Alex. Oh, God bless you, sir. Thanks for your submissions. Yes, when you just started by saying that if Nigeria worth dying for, yes, it's very unfortunate because some of us would have been discouraged by now. Let's be honest. When you see we speak how our country can be better, to be beneficial to me, you, and us, and our children and our children's children, then you see one or two persons will come in and try to kill your effort, then it's crazy. But
yeah, that is the frustration. They frustrate our efforts. You see, somebody you are fighting for will be the one to say, your own too much.
Exactly.
It's
crazy. It's really, really crazy. Thank you very much, and God bless you. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much,
Bless you too.
Shukwu Emeka. Thank you so much for the super chat. God bless you, my brother. I'm very, very grateful. Thanks for your encouragement. Thank you so much, guys. For those of you that have already hit on the like button, those of you that have shared, thank you so much. We have our brother just coming in now, Oga Chris. Thank you very much, my brother, for coming in. Good evening to you. I beg now your turn, 9B. Make you talk to us so that we can take the final submission with you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay.
Good evening.
Hold on. Somebody is already calling in. We have Mr. Jude with us. Mr. Jude,
Happy New Year again.
Happy New Year, my brother. Thank you so much. Good to hear from you. Gabek, talk to us.
You know the way I had all the passion, you know the way they say when you want to fight for somebody, just use only one hand. Because you are fighting the oppressor, and then you are using the second hand to ward off the person you are fighting for. You know, if you go with your two hands to fight the oppressor, the person you are fighting for will now be the one to stab you from the back. You know, the way our country has become, if you heard when Peter said that people are scared to greet him at the airport. People were scared to greet him at the airport because they are scared that the people around will inform. I remember one time I was walking and people were against me that if they see you move around with the person they perceive as an enemy, the next day when you come to the office, you'll be victimized. But we can't go on like this. The best thing for us to do, like we are fighting it here, we keep fighting before this thing slides into North Korea kind of dictatorship. Because it will get to that if we don't say anything. You go to the National Assembly, there's supposed to be a check for the executive, and they are singing the campaign national anthem of the president. That is the highest level of psychophantasy that I've ever seen in my life.
Exactly.
I don't know. Look at Morka has been quiet for more than 3 months. I've been asking, where is Felix Morka? Where is Felix Morka? Nothing that has been said or done in Nigeria has triggered him. The only thing he was waiting for is P2B's voice. P2B's voice. And he speaks the same language with this man. Man. My brother, let me stay at the background and listen to you.
Thank you.
I just don't want to say more than I'll be able to manage. I'm listening to myself.
Thank you.
I'm kind of holding back.
I appreciate you, sir. Thank you, my brother, Mr. Jude. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Let's move on. The last person on the panel is Oga Chris, like I stated earlier on. Oga Chris, you have the floor. Talk to us, sir.
Yeah, and good evening, Mr. Nanjawat. Happy Monday to you and your wonderful family.
Yes.
It's good to be with you again, sir. Good evening. Thank you for everything you are doing for our beloved nation. And for everybody on the comment section, I want to say it's good to be with all of you. Good evening to you all. I can see all of you there. Thank you so much for being a part of this broadcast today. I'm Mommy Diaspora. Special greetings to you. I greet you from the depth of my heart. I appreciate you for everything that you do for your nation every day. And people on the panel with me, I want to say good evening. And the callers, everybody listening to us from all over the world. It's good to be with all of you again this evening. You see, Nigeria problem, man, to be honest. I don't know the color of the problem again. Sincerely speaking. I don't know the color of the problem. But if they look this more carnal, say, see what they talk about Peter Obi. The truth be say many people now so their mindset be. Because if you listen to what people they talk for social media spaces, now almost the same thing all of them they talk. Is it because they then give this one microphone? Because say they center stage? It's the same satanic spirit that dwells in the body, in the flesh of every of this person. And imagine the person that called that was insulting Mr. Nanjawo. See, for that person, I'm going to tell you this, and I'm glad that a lot of people have responded to you. But I'm going to add this. You know, the person you are insulting is fighting for the general good of everybody. Like he has repeated several times, he doesn't need to do this. He's somebody that has made selfless efforts at the detriment of everything, his business, his family, everything, to be on this cyberspace every day, every single day, without being paid. The number of hours he spent here every day, 3 hours, let's just say 3 hours a day. If you are learning a new skill, 3 hours every day, after 1 year, you can be an expert in that field. Or you decide to open your maggot infested mouth. And now this is how it happens. This is how it plays. Bini Parable say if one person cook food for the whole community, the community will fit chop and finish. But if the whole community cook food for one person, that one person go chop, chop, chop till the belle go burst. So you, now wetin go happen to you be that. Because the person wey you insult so, the person wey you dey attack so, e represent a whole community, entire community. Have you seen the number of subscribers? Have you seen the number of people that watch this program every day? So now everybody, the thousands of people, the hundreds of thousands of people that rely on this station for information, they are the people you have attacked. And all of us, we are going to cook for you, and you will eat and eat and eat till your belly go burst. How many people don't call now, insult you? Me, I don't still add my voice. And trust me, people that are not here today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, it's going to continue. Not until you call in and repent from your ways. There are no two ways about it. If you can, you have the guts. For you to have called in, it means you follow this station. That's even the sad part. You know what this station stands for. You've seen the good work this station has been doing. But you decide to call in, not to express your view, but to insult the main voice behind this station. Because all of you know that a station like this, it doesn't select cause. But other stations, if not the number of people where they arrange for grant, they not go pick. We cannot enjoy that liberty. We can't use that liberty to air our voice, to add our voice to the contribution and the debate, rather than to take the course. No worry, community don't. Mama H.O. don't cook for you. Alesso don't cook for you. Oga Lewis don't cook for you. Me, I don't still cook for you. Everybody, Madam, a love of God is my strength. Cook for you. People for comment section, they are all cooking for you. Go eat all of them. Oh. You are not
Louis
running anywhere.
Collins Otemi,
He said, you not go run, no. You not go run. When God say when 2 or 3 are gathered, He's there in their midst. The number of people we don't swear for you, how many people? You don't pass 2, you don't pass 3. Before they follow all of them, one of them must hit. So the best thing for you to do, you get the number. Either you go send apology. If you don't feel called, you go send apology to repent of your ways. Is this not sad? Because this is what I keep saying. When we are talking about these politicians, the one that we don't have access to, is understandable. But those ones that we have access to, if we catch any of them, we shouldn't allow them to escape by any stretch of our imagination. Just imagine, Peter Obi came out. Tell me what he has said that is different from what the man is not even saying it. He's not even, he's not even portraying the decadence in our society to the extent of the decay. He's still very, very patriotic about it. But yet people will find something. They will always find something that he has not done properly. That was why when Professor, what was his name? Shoyinka, when he insulted this man, called us names. I was one of those that pushed back, that it wasn't a mistake. It's a plan. They all know what they are doing. If you think it's not just politics. And this thing we call tribalism, ethnicity, it has nothing to do with how educated you are. Nothing at all. It has everything to do with how exposed you are, how truthful you are to yourself and to your nation. Ask me, Morka don't open his mouth talk now. Everybody can identify Morka. But what about the other millions of Nigerians? The millions of people that have suddenly become deaf and dumb because na Tinubu dey power. We all remember in 2011, we all saw what they did against Jonathan. They didn't allow that man any opportunity. Not be Nigeria what they talk now, say Tinubu go surprise everybody 2025. Even they say go give am time. Even they say go give am time before criticism go start. Despite he campaigned against this man. In short, any person that wants to say anything in favor of Tinubu was shut down. But the same person is turning around to say go give am time. What manner of man? This is a man with a good heart. This is fairness. How you want to express fairness again? Somebody shot his station against somebody. Now the person win an election. Instead of him to use that station now to bring the person down, he's still saying go support. Now instead they talk, say make people give Tinubu time. What else do you exactly want from this man? Even before he even give any example, sir, he's always quick to say if he they criticize other people, if he they criticize Tinubu, nobody they tell him to take him easy. This is fairness at its best. And I've consistently tell us Nigerians, I've told us severally, look, if we don't embrace fairness, we are not going anywhere. It is not only when it affects us that we'll speak up. It has to be every time. Let's introduce the element of fairness. We are not perfect. At least let's be seen to be fair. Let's be this man. Is it not too much? Especially when we know that this man is innocent. If you even leave these die-hard politicians alone, people like Morka, what about the everyday people? People like you and I. Everyday people, people that you will even expect better from. People that are even progressive politicians. I don't even want to mention any names. We've seen how they have accused this man wrongly several times. And the time you know the true minds of the people, make Nigeria will just play any small thing where it be like say you get one small thing about Peter Obi, not be even criticism, or then you go see everybody true color. People go begin they talk. Thank God say Nigeria will even by himself talking. The people where you go think say on this side and day. After election, you go see everybody go show their true color. Let's leave the politicians and let's also look inwards. What support are we giving to this man? This man, His Excellency go talk, politicians go attack him. He go still talk, his followers go still attack him. Not be just 4 days ago here, with the drag saying, nah, so you know, do this one way, no do this one way, no do this one way. But we have to make it clear. I remember here it was about protest. How many times should we already don't call for protest? How many times? When I come out, nobody come out. To be honest, I don't know. It's so sad that Nigeria is the way it is. And everybody, we all try to be politically correct. We don't want to look at ourselves eyeball to eyeball and tell ourselves that this thing is not working. There's so much tribalism. Let's not pretend it's existing. Tribalism is everywhere. That is the bane of the underdevelopment of our nation. It is tribalism and nothing more. How can you tell me that people are saying things that are worse than what this man has said, and nobody notices? Is it the only opposition voice? Remember the coastal rail that was awarded for 15 trillion? Waiting this man talk. Waiting him talk. Whereas Atiku talk, Atiku won't not even was bad, but everybody kept quiet. It was radio silence when Atiku spoke. But immediately Peter Obi opened his mouth. They all went berserk. For what reason? Of course, is it just because it's Peter Obi? No. That is the truth. We have to look at ourselves and tell ourselves.
My brother, Mr. Chris, thank you very much. I would like you to continue from where you stop, but I'd like us to listen to what our sister Aisha Yusuf have to say concerning what you're saying right now, concerning this particular topic quickly.
Thank you, sir.
They've sent Felix Morka, that's his name, right, to test the ground and see. That's why he came with that nonsense that was coming out of his mouth when he was talking about the fact that, oh, Peter Obi has crossed the line. How do you say a citizen has crossed the line? I don't understand. Has crossed the line because what? He is calling out your failure, your incompetence. You haven't crossed the line by you ensuring that citizens are dying in their own country. They are starving. There's no food. People are dying, stampede. Bag of rice is not something that is worth for a Nigerian to give their life up for. And that you think you've not crossed the line. You understand? It's someone who is talking about good governance, who is pointing at the failures in government, who is even giving solution, even have time to be giving you people solution and things to do and follow to ensure that the things are being done right, because you guys are bereft of doing anything right. That's the one that they are now coming to say that, oh, Peter Obi has crossed the line and that anything that comes to him, that comes to, you know what? That's a threat. And dear Nigerians, I'm happy that you people are taking it as the threat that it is. No more, no less. Don't take it for any other thing other than the threat. This is Tinubu's APC coming to test the ground and see, oh, are Nigerians going to allow this to slide just the way they do every of their thing? You know, I always talk about something. I say, look at patterns. Patterns are things you always look out for. This is what they do. They bring one thing. It seems as if it's nothing. They're testing the ground. Just like what they did with the national anthem thing to test how they can pass laws and do all sorts of nonsense. And so they think that, oh, let them see Peter Obi, if they do something to him, will Nigerians do anything or whatever? First of all, put it in saying, but I'm glad Nigerians are actually answering them in the language that they understand. Let me just first of all show you one of those that are putting an answer.
Peter Obi resemble Dele Faro to me for now. This Felix Morka, APC publicity secretary, you know the fear. People are not really rate us until that day come. We'll come no get Nigeria, whether now us have been out now.
You know, I'm not somebody to, you know, to go on that offensive in that manner. But Mr. Obi has crossed the line so many times. And I think that at this point, you know, he has coming to him whatever he gets, you know, he needs to manage it.
Black man when they talk say Peter Obi has crossed the line. Peter Obi has crossed the line because he's reminding government their duty. He's reminding you groups that people are dying of hunger. That be the line when Peter Obi don't cross that when the pepper on for body. Una body of be. He never start to pepper una. He has crossed the line. You will manage him. The devil will manage you. You will manage you. You are trusting Peter Obi. I dare you people. We dare all of you for it. There needs to happen to that man here. That military and police are going to take us. See, and we dare you. We triple dare you people. Let anything happen to Peter Obi. Then one of you black shirts lost. Hey, shoe cause you are not supposed to cause. You people will answer to us. You will answer. See, you will answer to Nigerians. I'm not on the let her talk. You are seeing my face. You are seeing our faces. We will ask you. You go answer. See the worry now. Or good they kill now. Are you people mad? Look at how people are dying from stampede because of hunger. But no, Peter Obi is your problem. This girl came outside now. Police slap and see here they bleed. Peter Obi is your problem. What? Spit for her face. Go and manage him now. Let the man you come and say now son now do it. It's like you people don't know we've been waiting. We are waiting. And whether they hide her for now, we are waiting. That great day is coming. It's coming. Not be content. It's coming.
Another person here, Iruefi, he wrote his own, an episode. And so he was in response to that video of Felix Morka, you understand, talking about the fact that Peter Obi has crossed the line so many times. He said, I dare you. I dare you. You hopeless swine. You and your cohorts have made life unbearable for Nigerians. And instead of you to focus your energy on getting us out of the ditch you put us in, you have the effrontery to threaten the opposition leader, whose primary function is to call out this clueless government to awaken to their responsibilities. This is what Iruefi is saying. And then he continued, he said, I dare you. You scum of the earth without dignity or honor. Peter Obi can, with a simple utterance, cause mayhem that could bring down this country. All he has to do is say it. But unlike you and your cohorts, whose mantra is do or die, he has always been peaceful and has told every Nigerian to remain calm. He said it after his mandate was stolen. He said it after the judiciary sealed the stolen mandate. He says it every time. I sincerely blame him, said Iruefi, for this nonsense, because it is only agidi for agidi that you dirty criminals understand. Peaceful opposition doesn't work for criminals, especially ones in power. The man has been applying decorum in all his utterances, and you animals still have the guts to threaten him. Is it still a democracy? I dare you. How dare you threaten an opposition leader that he has crossed the line and we get what is coming to him? I dare you and your dirty cohorts to touch a strand of Peter Obi's hair. During Jonathan's era, you and your cohorts played the darkest and dirtiest opposition Africa has ever seen. You cursed out his wife, called her barren, cursed out Jonathan, paraded the country with a coffin, with his image placed on it, organized protests that stopped productivity, yet you had the effrontery to open your smelly mouth to mention Peter Obi, who has never engaged in dirty politics. Once again, I dare you. And make sure you are at the forefront of it all when you find out which you seek. On a side note, please, who has the video of Rufai boasting that the job of the opposition is to criticize everything the government does, including the ones they are doing right? Please drop it here so that this retard can catch a glimpse of the dark arts they engage in as opposition. Nigerians are angry. Nigerians are angry. People are already angry with the suffering. Tinubu wants to test the ground. No wahala, keep testing. But by the way, we'll end here and see the video of Rufai when they were in opposition.
The job is to look at even good things that they are doing and say they are not doing it well. That is the job of opposition. So we have no apologies for pointing out to Nigerians that this government is incompetent and has failed to provide security. If you say we are politicizing it, fix the problem so that we can't politicize it. Okay? Are we politicizing breathing of air? Every Nigerian can breathe air. We can't politicize it because there is no problem there. But if you fail to supply petroleum products and we say you are failing, you say we are politicizing it. Fix the problem so that we don't politicize it. If you say that there is terrorism, we are politicizing it, eliminate terrorism. 5 years ago, nobody is talking about terrorism in Nigeria. Under Jonathan, it has become an industry. And we should not take advantage of their failings so that we secure the votes of Nigerians in the next elections. There must be something wrong with them. We have made suggestions to the government on how to improve security. They have ignored it. They have set up 5 different committees that have given them recommendations how to address this problem of terrorism in the last 3 years. They have not implemented one.
You know, it's hubris that is worrying APC. Serious hubris. But I will end this there. Let me end this with the video. If you've not seen the video of the what's his name again, Felix Morka, something publicity, whatever, of APC, where he said that Peter Obi has crossed the line. Here's the video.
No. He is the one throwing that. Mr. Obi is shooting from the hip. He's not looking. He's not taking an aim. He just, shoots widely like, what we used to see in movies back in the day, in the Wild Wild West. He is not being rational. He's absolutely irrational in his thinking and in his public commentary for a man who was governor for 8 years, who left nothing to remember in Anambra State by way of a legacy or transformation. But all of a sudden, he served as governor 8 years. He didn't have the wisdom or the smarts to change Anambra State, to make Anambra the beacon, that example of, governance in the country. But then, he runs for president, in 2023. And then now, he didn't win. He's sulking rather than actually get a perspective and, figure out what he did to lose so he can do better in the future. he would think that he can bring down the government by simply, being maliciously deceptive. That is wrong. I'm not somebody to, to go on that offensive in that manner. But Mr. Obi has crossed the line so many times, and I think that at this point, he has coming to him whatever he gets. He needs to manage it.
All right, guys. I would like to quickly add to this again. But meanwhile, I would like to thank my sister there, my Edo sister. Thank Mama P, my Edo sister. Rufai, my Edo brother, who wrote. And me, Niger Wash, Edo man. I know why they talk this thing. I'm not a tribalistic person, but this is a call for every Nigerians. Because if you see the vocal voices right now, as ever been, Edo people, as ever been, Edo people, let's say it how it is. Where the Yoruba people, do not they talk, I be the suffering, not they affect you now. The Igbo people, do not they talk, the suffering, not they okay, let's assume that the Igbo people will be stigmatized. Yes, say, okay, because then I will be, I'm not going to blame those ones like that. But what happened to the Yorubas, the Hausas? What is happening with this statement, the threat front of Mr. Peter Obi right now? What are you guys doing about it? Are you mourning from your bedroom or your living room, or are you supposed to be talking? How come you guys are leaving it for just the Edo people to be speaking? You think it's our responsibility or our duty to speak alone? Just look at it. I'm talking today. I'm a proud Edo man. Aisha Yusuf is a proud Edo woman. The Mama P, Precious, she's a proud Edo woman. The Rufai is a proud Edo man. Look what is happening. Where is everybody? Abi, how many tries we get for Nigeria? Somebody put it in the comment section. Let's call ourselves out. Because when it comes to embracing satanic season, to use it against ourselves, we are good at that. But this is the best time for us all to put our voices together to speak against this mockaphobe that is threatening Mr. Peter Obi in the broad daylight. But nobody is talking. Where are you guys? Does it seem that Nigeria is beneficial to you right now? It's very, very unfortunate. Very, very, very unfortunate. Thank you very much, my people. Okay, Mr. Chris, you have the floor, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Andaro, once again, thank you for playing that video. I think I really need to round off because I know I've been talking for a long time. See, finally, the question where you ask just now, Mr. Andaro, that's the question we me until they sing every day. Make una tell me, may we even leave this Peter Obi matter, which something don't affect any other person for our country, where the people, especially people from that northern part of the country, go join, talk, say this thing all good, everlasting. You can never see them. But if it affects their own, everybody will rally around them. But once it affects another person, you will never see them come out. Never, ever, ever. Not with Dele Faroti. In short, Dele Faroti may even fair. Even if they want to talk, not be even with Peter Obi at all. Because to them, Igbo people, I don't know, they fear Igbo like say na. To the extent the sitting president called them dogs in the circle. So he go talk to them in the language they understand. So that, unfortunately, that's
that Chris, as a Nigeria big rich, why is it that it's only Edo people that is speaking?
Exactly the point.
General election. Now Edo people carrying for head.
Exactly.
Supporting Peter, what is happening? What happened to other tribes? Does it mean say the situation for Nigeria now they affect all tribes?
Yeah, because it's very technical, Mr. Ninja. They know what they do, all of them. Obviously, the Igbos, their own, whether they talk or they not talk, or people will stigmatize them as long as this matter is going. But for the Arewas, now waiting concern them, now they want. But for the Southwest, now I don't even want to use the word Yorubas because there are so many good Yoruba people. For the Southwest now, that they are picking, they there. If we must understand, see, when Jonathan came to power, he was sworn in May 29th. Just 6 months. Before 6 months, that protest at Ojota was in January 2012. So the man enter power, they don't let him sit down. They don't let him sit down at all. That was how bad it was. But the question is even, where are those people now? Why are they not speaking up? I want to know why. Why are they not speaking up? Even the pastor we go, they see different prophecy during Tinubu time, during Buhari time, during Tinubu time. Was busy organizing protests against Jonathan. You know, I go say, man of God, man of God, man of God. Like I talk, I don't want to just say Yoruba people. I just want to say Southwest. Because I know many detribalized Yoruba people. Well, for whatever it is, before I round up, now the last word we I want to talk with is that Oga we call in, they swear for a generation. You better repent, you better apologize. If not, this food where everybody cook for you, you must chop am. In short, the prayer when Mama H.O. pray for you, I multiply am by 1,000. The prayer where Alex will pray for you, I multiply am by 1,000. The prayer where Louis pray for you, I multiply am by 1,000. The prayer where love of God is my strength, pray for you, I multiply am by 1,000. Not until you repent of your ways. Now don't quiet to be. Now once to shut this one down. No go better for all of you now. Ladies and gentlemen, I think
before you move on, sir, I will say this. Apart from my few wonderful Yoruba people on my panel here, what is happening? Because my question remains, the situation of the country, is it not affecting us all? How many tribes are there for Nigeria? Can somebody remind me, please? May not be like so they call Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, Edo right now. How many?
Because they call themselves the major tribe now. That make everybody focus on that one. We get thousands and thousands of tribes. The rest of them, they don't enter under Alpha Fulani.
It's almost 371 tribes.
So almost 371 tribes, and only one tribe put on for head, and they say will be minority. I mean, not be so that they call us, say those people are minority. The minority is the one determining what is happening in Nigeria. Minority. Although you are minority, our voice is louder than every other tribes in Nigeria when it comes to the betterment of Nigeria. Or still, we are still minority. If we did not come together, everybody go collect. They couldn't get out for mind. You where they pretend saying now your village person in their position. Not worry. Now the bed pass for street anyway. Yes.
Exactly. That's the point.
Now the bed pass. I did Lagos. Yeah, I know what they talk. Now the bed pass. Now the bed pass say you never eat since. But you are happy. Your village person in their position. Look where we did today. I want to say, I'm not a tribalistic person, but I want to say a big kudos to my Edo people, including myself. Aisha Yusuf, God bless you, my dear sister. Uruefe, God bless you. Mama P. Precious, God bless you, and God bless Nigeria Watch and Nigeria Watch team. Thank you, Oga Chris.
Yeah, Mr. Nigeria, thank you so much. I beg, this your talk. May not cover that prayer for that guy. So, Oga, I go repeat that course again. Not until you apologize. You see the whole swear where everybody swear for you. I multiply by 1,000. I multiply by, because you now the enemy where we see, we go hold you. Politicians want silent Peter Obi. Then you where they listen to another man's station, you want to silence them. All those costs now 1,000. Fold go back to you. That's where it go be. We don't talk am.
Amen. Oh, my head and a generation.
May we continue, Jare. Our time is fast spent. Abdul Malik, Oya, fire, 8 minutes.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Chris, and good evening, Mr. Nigeria Watch. Good evening, everybody in the panel. Good evening, Nigeria. The topic is very interesting topic today. You see, Nigerian, it's only a witch and wizard. You don't like good thing. I see no reason why Nigeria Watch, you are trying to make sure the country that you are speaking the truth, what is happening in the country. But that guy, what is the essence of calling, swearing for you? I believe whatever he said, it will return back to him. Because all you stand for is for the good of the country, for the people. That guy did not see the stampede of the people last time. 70 people died. All those people that are in his head. He did not see that start pace. 70 people die just because of on their way collective palliative. Somebody that stands for the truth, make sure the country is better, fighting for the people, for the masses, because there is suffering, there is hunger in the country. You call the person on live broadcast and swearing for the person. All this way, I believe, will return to him. Because you stand for the betterment of the country, not corrupt way. Yeah, that is what I believe. Because you see, we Nigeria, most of all, we are the problem of the country. Imagine that guy now. What is your benefit? Even though you collect money from politicians, why can't you hide and eat the money rather to come on air to disgrace yourself? Just like the same thing with this Morka. Look at what he's saying. And the video you show now, that Rufai, former governor of Kaduna State, what is the difference? What he said and what is the difference? What Peter Obi said. Is it not the same thing? Everything Peter Obi, if he says something, they'll just come after him. It's almost the same thing they said. The country is not moving forward. Even the blind are seeing. Just last month here, ending of December, right? People died, stampede off because of collective of 70 people lost their soul. Do you know what it is? 70 people, they are not animal, they are human beings. You don't have feeling. Why can't you advise your government, your president, to do the right thing for the citizen? Why? What type of bad people are those people? Wicked people. There is nobody live forever in life. Almighty Abacha, what happened to him? He's dead in his regime, right? Nobody live forever. No matter who you are today, one day you must go. Look at how people are suffering, passing through stress in Nigeria today. You are still coming on air to speak nonsense, blah, blah, blah. This Morka, I believe from Igbo, from East, right? Look at what you are speaking against your brother. And this man is speaking the truth. Is he not the one that visited the IPD camp last time? You guys, there is no government official that visited IPD camp. But this man did it every time. He's trying to give shelter to the masses. All you guys just to embezzle money, to steal money. Well, that thing they are looking for, when that thing will come, they can never escape it. They can never, because now it's just like they are doing like they are in power, right? You will see what will happen. It will come to there. If they can, this thing is doing now, it's like come and come to this Tinubu now. Whatever he's doing now, Obi did not even do half of it, what he's doing against Jonathan. Is he not the one that construct coffee? A coffee, dead woman, just coffee, just like somebody is dead. Obi, I've never do half of it. I don't really understand. Even the Jonathan, even he don't even say anything. And this man, they against you when you are in regime. Even the pastor that protests again because of Jonathan remove fuel subsidy. Where are they now? They cannot protest now. Is it how are we going to make the country better? Hypocrisy everywhere, sycophant everywhere. That one just called because of it benefiting one of two things. You just call, you are insulting somebody that you want to make the country better, to be good, for the masses, not for only him. All God will punish all those people. They can never escape that punishment. Sorry, that punishment from God. They can never escape it. Just like banana leaf, it can never escape damage from the rain. That is a punishment. They can never ever. Let's see and see what will happen. As far as you are supporting those government currently, what is happening in Nigeria, you are among of the oppressor. If that time comes, we will take you as among of the oppressor. Yeah, they are the bandit against Nigeria. Today now, what happened in Borno? Terrorists, they attack Borno military base. They bomb military and vehicles. They don't even see that. Look at the video I watched today. People are born. No emergency ambulance to go and take them to the hospital. They are walking with leg to hospital. Imagine a government. After you are telling, man, this country, I don't really know how we get this thing right. We are in pain in Nigeria. Everybody is in pain. How are we going to do this? How are we going to make the country good for our people? People are suffering. People are suffering hardly. Those stampede, just come all right. 70 people lost their soul. 70 people. After you are flying jet up and down, country to country, your citizen cannot feed 3 square meal a day. Okay, why are you what makes you a governor, a president? What can you prove? Your citizens cannot benefit anything, social amenity from you. No water, no light, no road. Rather to travel up and down, to buy jet, to elevate VC resident. Let's just wait. We will see what will happen next. All those things they are doing, karma must come to them. This is what we are seeing now. Because you do against Jonathan. Now you don't want anybody to do against him. It can never be. We must talk. Yeah, we must talk because you are not the only one that holds Nigerian. Everybody is a Nigerian. As far as you are born in Nigeria, you are a Nigerian. You have the right to say something. You are a democracy. Thank you very much, Mr. Chris.
Yeah, Abdul Malik, thank you so much. Will I say the time yourself? That was very, very timely. I was just going to stop you, but you just came in at the right time, Abdul Malik. Thank you so much. And Nigeria, what will I say if you want to say something?
No, I don't know. Say you did there, so I just wanted to. So that's fine. Thank you, sir.
Okay, no, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to the second segment of this broadcast. People in the comment section, please. Now, once we do, and I'm going to use the like button. No matter how these people talk, maybe we not verse, forget what we're supposed to do. Maybe we use the like button, the share button, and the dollar sign. You see, if we even they share this message now, that's the best way to pepper them more and more. That's even one of the best insults we can give them. Let this broadcast be going everywhere, so that people that have not heard the rubbish these people are saying, they will hear and they will reciprocate the insult 1,000-fold on all of them. Please use the like button, the share button, and keep the commentary coming. Use the dollar sign if you can. And remember to subscribe. Don't forget that one. Oh. Imagine 100 and something thousand now. Before now, no. That 1 million, we they think we will reach there. Imagine 1 million people, like Nigeria was talking earlier. Imagine 1,000 voices like this. They talk about this thing for Nigeria. Just say 10 per state. Okay, 1,000, let's say 33 per state, because 36 states for Nigeria. 33 per state, one per local government. Imagine voice like this, they Obaka, voice like this, they Edo, Oredo, voice like this, they Yewanot, voice like this, they Kaduna South, voice like this, they Yobe. Just across the nation, per local government. Everything will change now. The power to change this nation, they our hand. If una like, make una dey blame Oyibo people. Make una continue to dey blame them. Oga Naija was talking about Aduro just now. See, people, the IDP camp where Oyibo people dey put our people for their country. That's the IDP camp where white man dey put black man for their country. Compare am with the IDP camp where we dey put ourselves for our own country. Just compare the two. Na there you go know who love you pass. Oh yeah, make we continue. Ah, Mama Hicho. I don't know whether you still there. Mama Hicho, are you there? I think Mama Hicho is no longer, she has gone. I for like me, she still fire that gas more. Oga Alex O, if you did there, may you open your microphone. May you talk to us. Alex O, you get
Yeah,
3 minutes.
my brother.
Thank you. Welcome to the show, Alex. So it don't take small. Oh yeah, may you
Now,
fire on.
wow, no, so when I don't come, I don't come back to inside code now. I say make I adopt first, you know. Since I come back from Nigeria. How you doing now?
Good. We thank God.
Oh, all right. My brother, Mr. Ives don't talk. You don't make points. Look, they say lizard go fall from up. You know, so who praise and he go praise himself. We the Edo people, we are not tribalistic. Everybody knows that. We just say it the way it is. We are blowing the trumpet for the whole country, although they say we are small. So we should give ourselves the thumbs up for the work we are doing, including you, me, and many, many, many others. We deserve it. We are championing this thing to see a better country that belongs to all of us, not for a particular tribe. We are standing for all. So we deserve the kudos. That's just by the way. Then coming to what we'll be talking about in the area of solidarity, you see, you said something about the north, you said about the southeast, the southwest, and every other thing. Let's just put it in perspective. The religious leaders, those who make prophecy, whose job is to always prophesy, whether God told them, God did not tell them, they always come and tell us that this is the way the country is going. When it comes to somebody they don't like, they just put it that way, who is not in their favor. But when it is the one that is in their favor, like we are all seeing now, what is playing out, because those who did it, they are still alive. Those who were standing against Jonathan, they are all still alive. Who protested, they are there. What does that tell you? That it is all scam. They are deceiving themselves, not us, because we know where the game is. Telling people to start praying for 100 days and fasting when you know the truth. So, you see, they will not say anything. Somebody standing for the truth, like Mr. Peter Obi, will not be elevated, will not be glorified. But they support evil and then come to brainwash the people and tell them they have to pray to God. Absolute BS. So that's why I don't believe those guys at all. They are charlatans to me. We should stand for the truth that we keep, like we have always done, and keep doing it. And anybody that decides to oppose us because we are standing for the truth, we get it back. Just like that guy that called in today, that decided to stand on the side of evil. Evil is going to befall him, his generation, and generations to come. We are not the ones that are just saying it. It is karma. You sow and you
Thank you, my
reap.
brother. Let's round up.
So now be the thing. So I just CM don't come in. Late comer. Okay. So we are definitely going to get there. A better Nigeria that Peter Obi stands for. We are going to get there. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother Alex. Definitely we will get there. The next person we will talk to us, Dr. Sam, it's good to have you on the show. We'll come to you shortly so that you'll be the last person to speak. The next person we will talk to us now, my brother Abdul Malik. Abdul Malik, you did there? Abdul Malik. Okay, Abdul Malik is not there. We are going straight to Dr.
Mr.
Okay,
Chris,
Abdul
I'm
Malik.
here. Sorry for that.
Yeah, Abdul Malik, I beg, just give me 10 seconds before you talk. I need to just read some of these comments. They are just too, they are really, really instructive. I think the one from Johnson Emmanuel, He said others like to complain without action. Even Babangida must go. Started from Bende State, Bende State University, that's Andusali University of today, taking the lead and very active. Yeah, that's very correct. This other person, I think this one I even sweet me past, Divine Cross. He said, you don't come here to insult our Elvis, our king. Please don't do that again. If you are here because Mr. Elvis is saying the truth. Yeah, if you are here because Mr. Elvis is saying the truth, yes. He dey here. I'm very sure say he dey here. So don't ever do that again. You either repent of that, your crooked ways, or you face the wrath of all the insults that has been piled up on you from the pit of hell. Abdul Malik, 3 minutes. May you talk to us quickly.
Okay, good evening once again, Mr. Chris.
Thank you, sir.
This thing we are fighting for, the betterment of Nigeria, is not for we, it's for our future generation to come. But why is it that some people, it's not even old men, some youth, they are trying to make sure that it's not working? I don't really get it. Because anybody that you don't like good thing is a wizard or witch. It's only witch and witch that they don't like good thing. Yes. People are trying to make sure Nigeria is better, is good for you. But you are trying to make sure that it's not good. What are you then? You are a witch or wizard. Yeah, it's clear. Look at what people are passing through today. The country is not moving forward. Or even the blind can see. Okay, what are you defending? You defendable. Like that Morka, he come on air to just talk blah blah blah, spreading lie, deceptive. This APC, I don't really understand the way consider in that place. Because this way they are in office 9 years plus, right? What there's nothing Nigeria achieved. Even PDP was better. Jonathan Rejamos was dollar there, 100 and something, right? 150 to 170 naira. Jonathan 250 years. But today, look at when Buhari came out, naira skyrocketed to 700 to 800. Now it's almost 1,700 now. I don't really know how this government, I don't understand these APC people. They are worst ever governing Nigeria. Yeah, PDP was better a little. Even common people to go farm, we cannot farm to feed ourselves. Is it not a shame? After you are telling somebody not to complain, to talk what is experiencing in the country, and we are a democracy. We say we are a democracy. What is democracy? We cannot express our feeling. Dere Farouchimi, look at the way they adopt him. They say they arrest him. Today now the Kanu is still in the jail, and the court says it's not guilty. Okay, why is it there? If we are in democracy, then we have a long way to go. I don't really understand how we get it right, because those people every time, even if I can do something of my own self to threaten them that Asurok, I will do it. Thank you very much, Mr. Nigeria Watch.
Thank you, Abdul Malik. Thank you so much. Not true. I wish say every person get what he don't fit do. Imagine these silly people. A whole sitting president go just come out, call how many million people, 30-something million people dot in the circle. People that are moving the economy. All the indices of poor development in the nation, we know where they come from. Now, no one let these people, it's what they do now self. Waiting. President go sit down, talk, everybody go talk, no wahala. But make one person from Southeast just talk one thing. All of them go begin the experience orgasm. Thunder go fire all of una. Dr. CM, it's good to have you on the broadcast today. Tempers are high, so make una make una pardon me. I dey stammer small. Make I calm down. Dr.
Please.
Sim, you came late to the party, but
Yes,
you
I
have
don't
5 minutes to talk
know.
to us.
That's
Everything put
okay.
together. 5 minutes.
That's okay. Even if
Compress
not,
your thoughts.
even if not greeting, it's worth it. I greet everybody. I know I've not been. It's always very hectic. I don't know why in January my schedule just day very tight. But be like, I must fight the cause. Anyway, good evening, everybody. Good evening,
That's
Niger
King
Watch,
Lear.
everybody.
Shakespeare, King
No,
Lear.
no. Be like, no, it's Macbeth. Be
Aha,
like,
Margaret, I'm tied to a stake.
yeah,
I cannot move,
yeah,
but like a bear being baited, I
yeah.
must fight the cause. Yeah,
Okay.
Margaret.
You're correct. You are correct. I like literature, sure. That I'm a science student. Thank you very much. Good evening, Niger Watch. Good evening, everybody. Please observe all protocols wherever you may be. Actually, you see, sometimes, you know, that's why they say sometimes you respect. They say respect the elder people, but they say these days, even elders, useless people, they grow old and they become elder. You see, this Felix Morka of a person, he is a calm man. And do you know the greatest tragedy Nigeria has faced this year so far? Today, the 6 days. There's what they call people that were burnt. Some of you must have had it at Abo. Abo is like the epicenter of a car nation. A car, when you hear a car in Delta, that's where he came from. A man like this should have been there, commiserating with his people, helping to lift people that were burnt. Maybe in a relation, I don't know. Helping to lift, because what were those people burnt? Why? That is the poverty. That is you need to go to and see the poverty there. Somebody like Felix Morka should have been there helping to lift. And these are the type of people. If care is not taken, P2B will go there now. Just let's watch. Before you know it, let's just put a bet. Between today and tomorrow, you hear P2B will go and visit those people burnt at Eka. That is Felix Morka's hometown. Instead of him to go there and be lifting people, helping to give first aid, he's busy running from running an errand boy at his age. He's running an errand for somebody who forged certificate from one studio to the other. P2B has crossed the line. Which line? The line of Felix Morka or the line of who? P2B cross line. The thing about it is that, when you are envious, jealousy, when if you can't rejoice, I remember saying it here, and let me say it again. When you see somebody succeed in life, rejoice with the person, like my father told me, rejoice more than the person. To the extent that the person may be surprised. Rejoice more so that what you are asking God for will get to you, or even if nothing, the person will give you what he gave to the person. God will give you what he gave to the person. That is the essence of rejoice with somebody. That Felix Morka is saying P2B governed. And what stopped Felix Morka from becoming governor of Delta State? Is it not your age that are becoming governor? At his age, P2B has handed over after 8 years. At Felix Morka's age, P2B has handed over, and he's still talking public relation officer in a party. Is that the height of your ambition? PRO in a party, just like a PDP, Labour Party, you become a national. Is that so? That is the height of your ambition, to be covering up for Tinubu, somebody who hasn't got certificate. That is what we are, and you tell people, I went to Harvard. If this is what it means to go to Harvard, shame on those people that go to it. P2B lifted Anambra from number 26 in WAEC League table to number 1, 3 consecutive years. That's a record. That was the mandate Anambra people gave him. Under the governor before him, or thereabout, there was a time in Anambra State, for 1 year, schools, primary and secondary, were shut down completely. If you are near Onitsha, you have to cross over to Delta to go and register for your school start. If you are towards Oka, you go to Enugu State. If you are towards my side, Agwata, you go to Imo State. If you are towards Orumba side, you go to Abia, because Anambra is well distant. So this was what people were doing. Primary school shut down. When P2B came, they say, even if you didn't achieve anything, education must change. and the man performed. So if you are the football manager of a football team in the Premiership, and your team is going relegation, and they bring you in, within this thing you let them win the league for 3 consecutive times. I mean, you become a world coach of the year. But Felix Morka say P2B. Anyway, I don't blame him. He cannot. He doesn't know. He was thinking of bags of rice. Maybe if he see P2B stacking bags of rice in Anambra, he say a legacy. This is how useless people like this APC are. A man whose community, Eka, they are burying their dead now. Not because they were sick, but they were burnt like charcoal. Just like a tuber of yam. You think that this is a tuber of yam that got burnt. All you need is to come with red palm oil to do damage to it if it's food. Eka, his own place, I'm talking now, people should listen. That is where the man come from. And he's now coming to come and talk nonsense from one studio. P2B, why can't he become governor? Is he afraid of becoming a... Let him go and contest. The way to do it is that P2B, if you feel P2B didn't perform, you take a form, perform somewhere and say, P2B, I've shown you how to do it. And not that you don't, that's what they call constructive criticisms. If you say somebody's record is not good, you show your own. Chinua Achebe said, if somebody you don't like somebody's story, write your own. And he's busy talking, P2B crossed the line. And they're even using him. Why can't Tinubu use all these Yoruba journalists or full of in IT, what it's called TVC? They brought him PRO for a party. That is the height of his ambition. Why not lobby and be a minister? This was the useless, how Tinubu used Joe Ibokwe. You remember Joe Ibokwe in those days in Lagos? He was running his man down, running in the Igbo. Today, where is Joe Ibokwe?
At least they give a commissioner of gutter now to the clean gutter.
Okay, after gutter waiting, nobody to wear
nothing again. They give a commissioner to the clean gutter, and the fool was very proud of it. He posted on Facebook.
They said in the history of screening people, he spent 6 hours when they screen him. For Alausa, 6 hours. He was the person they screen him. Later they give and gutter. No be yeah. Now where is Joe Ibokwe today? That was when Tinubu was a governor. After they used and finished, dump him for Fashola, from Fashola, give him Ambode to Sanwo-Olu. Now they don't drop him. Even when Tinubu moves to Abuja, why can't he take Joe Ibokwe and say, okay, now you will be the Igbo man, why no? Come and be this, nothing. They dump. This Morka now. Look, if this man is really, if he has got a ton of shame, by now he should have been in a car helping to bury his people. I'm not making it up. These are facts. I'm not making it up. People should know. I don't know why maybe Nigeria didn't show it. There's a fire burnt, I think trailer or just I don't know how many people, roasted them.
It's on the WhatsApp group. It has been shared on the WhatsApp group.
So you see, that is where the man should have taken an excuse. Say, look, I can't be running to Abuja to criticize P2B when my relations are being burnt. And this is a government he is serving as public relation officer of a party, of just a party. That is the height of his ambition. With all his Harvard degree, he come down to come and serve somebody with that certificate. And yet he's talking to P2B. That P2B should. That's why they say, you say mumu, then go say, make you send that, no people, man. Hey, make you go fight him, brother. He came here, come they messed up. Anyway, for those who know, because of Morka, may I tell him, because I know whatever we say here, we get to. He's on an errand. They sent him to come and say all that he's saying. Now, we've had it. Now, this is our message, or my own message. Take it back. When you go, you told them that after listening, after vomiting all those nonsense they told you to vomit, that the take-home message that P2B is not Funshaw Williams. I have to speak in parables. P2B is not Funshaw Williams. Not because of Funshaw Williams is not a human being. He is an accomplished commissioner for works and housing. He was an engineer with Jack on the. They did the wonders in Lagos State. But P2B is not Funshaw Williams. I won't go beyond it. Number two, P2B is not Bola Ige. Bola Ige is a giant of a man. I respect him. The question he said for Nigeria, that is what Nigeria, until they answer it, they won't become a nation. So, but P2B is not Bola Ige. So when you go, you tell them all this nonsense, a cross line, you don't jump over line, a cross line. It won't happen. No. Listen, let him just know it. All this nonsense, the people that push him to be saying this, when they push come to shove, or let me talk and for the wedding, they talk and for, for street. When everything done kiki, they no go see you. Oh. Those people where you think say where they give you petrol money, enter car, or you go talk to them, go make noise. They will just dump you. Go and check. Let Felix Morka go and study Joe Ibokwe. He better go and visit Joe Ibokwe and say, Joe, teach me how to do this job, so that they will share it. Joe will tell him his experience. Now he's all over the place making noise. Imagine rubbishing P2B. P2B has no record. P2B was voted the governor of the first 20 years of Nigerian democracy, 1999 to 2019. It's on record by Nigerian journalists. They voted him the best. P2B was called at the UN, in Brussels, EU, to come and give lecture on the way he implemented the Millennium Development Goals. So what nonsense? Under P2B, Anambra became the safest state by the Inspector General of Police, not even a single bank robbery for 8 years. So what is this man talking about? Because they send him an errand boy at your age, you are still doing boy for people that without certificate, and you went to Harvard. That's it. That's a disgrace. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sien. Dr. Sien, somehow you managed to control up 11 minutes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we don't come to the end of this broadcast. And Dr. Sien, may I quickly just talk this one? You see the point where Dr. Sien make just now? Say they invite people to be for Brussels. May you come tell them how they do implement Millennium Development Goal. You see, Peter Obi talk, say they ask him, say this thing, how did you get all this plan? He said he simply looked at the United Nations Millennium Development Goal and he take them, implement them for Anambra State in terms of education, he follow their blueprints, health, he follow their blueprints, investment, government spending, transparency. So now those blueprints now he follow. The reason I talk this one be say, it is easy when we go they blame West. All these United Nations, they don't mean well for our no. If you follow their policies, Singapore, now the same policy they follow. Malaysia, now the same policy. It depends on who they implement them.
Even China, P2B
China, even China, where we they talk.
Chris, when you do MDG, Millennium Development Goal, when you don't finish it, it's like after class 1, you enter class 2. When you don't do MDG, the next step now SDG, which is what is S stand for? Forgotten, but SDG. After MDG, you go to SDG. So now China finish MDG, both Singapore, all of them enter SDG. Now P2B the third. P2B said, I don't have any 2-point agenda, 3-point. I don't believe, I just bring MDG, implement them. And that's what he saved Anambra State. So when they are talking all this, when people come and anyway, look at Felix Morka, can you imagine? Look, Lily push and go there, waiting in the talk. P2B, which line P2B cross? Which line? Who draw the line? Oh God, I wish I'm something like Labour Party public relation officer. I go fire them back. Make it be another officer. It go be clash. You go see firework. But Harvard nonsense where you go. Thank you, Madam Rita, for reminding. Go Harvard, finish. Go they do boy for person when no get certificate. What is the need now? Okonjo Iweala went to Harvard. See where he did. Okonjo Iweala from Ogwashuku, a cow woman like and where they marry for Abia. You see where he did. But in going Harvard, go the day on that Tinubu, they cover drug addict. Look at the shame. Anyway, I go. Maybe I go do special.
Dr. Tomorrow we go talk the rest. I don't want to interject you again. The SDG way they talk about the S are sustainable development goals. Yeah.
Thank you.
Then Dr. Z still tell us say the man are Lily Pushan.
Of course.
For people who never read that novel, Gulliver's Travel. Gulliver's Travel. Lily Pushan. I beg you need to go read that novel. I love you explain. Dr. C. Matt not good. Dr. C. is not a good person. Ladies and gentlemen, I beg. What we go fit do today? Well, I'm glad that Dr. C. can introduce laughter because the tension from my body before too much. How you go just take your phone. Somebody they can't do work where they know they pay them, you go begin the insult. Well,
okay, yeah. See, maybe na tomorrow. Sorry, I didn't I missed the say somebody phone they talk nonsense here. Ha! Ja. Be like say sometimes where cat the house. Now rat go
exactly.
come there,
Right. Exactly.
cat rat go just there pass maga. They do say no now you got they do agbero because cat there. Now rat go come they do agbero work for motor park.
Exactly.
Anyway,
It's okay.
we
But
don't know about that.
tomorrow, it's another day. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of this broadcast. Like I said, Dr. Sam has introduced a lot of frivolities to this broadcast, which is good for me. At times it's good to just take a deep breath and take the chill pill. And I think that's what Dr. Sam has introduced. Lilliputian, I like that. And for everybody, try and read that novel, Gulliver's Travel. It's a very interesting novel, and you see the full import of Lilliputian. Ladies and gentlemen, the best we can do today, because of what has happened, is for we to share this broadcast. It's for we to like this broadcast, because if we share this broadcast, our voices are going to go far. And these threats that this man has put out there, and every response to this man will be broadcasted, will be replicated each time you share the broadcast, will be replicated to get to the innermost recesses, every corners of the world. Please do that, and the Lord will continue to bless all of us. Yeah, our time is fast spent. We want to use this opportunity to thank all of you that have been part of this broadcast today. Starting from the comment section, I want to say thank you for holding the fort again today and being who you are and doing what you know how to do best. And thank you, all of you in the comment section. And the commentary that came from the comment section, the suggestion, the encouragement, they're all top notch. That's why I say this is the family that everybody wants to belong to. And everybody that graced the panel today, Dr. CM, Alesso, Abdul Malik, and Mama Hicho, and I think Lewis was here. And I think Paul Dua tried to come in several times, but his network was not the best of friends today with him. And the people that called in want to say thank you so much. And now, as we did do, Mr. Nanjawa, thank you. But before that, Amomi Diaspora, I want to appreciate our deepest appreciation. We want to show our deepest appreciation to you today. And like we always do, I heard Dr. CM call Madam Rita. Unfortunately, Madam Rita is not here. So, Madam Rita, we are going to use your word, Mommy Diaspora. We love you so much. Fortunately, Madam Rita cannot do anything about it because we are the one here today. We love you from the depth of our heart. And we pray the good Lord continue to bless you and keep you for us, for the nation, for the development of our nation. We want to thank you for being the support, the backbone that this station rests on. We appreciate you from the depth of our heart. May the good Lord continue to bless you and shower you mercy and blessing and what again, peace, prosperity, and progress. And the good Lord will exceed all your expectations this 2025 and beyond. At this junction, permit me to call on Mr. Nanjawatch, and as we do it, Mr. Nanjawatch is here. He closes the broadcast, but if he's not here, ladies and gentlemen, continue. We're going to continue. Tomorrow, we are going to continue this. Please share this broadcast. It is very crucial. Oh, Nanjawatch is here. Domo, sir.
Thank you very much, my brother, Mr. Chris. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, everyone, for your time with us today. Thank you, Mama Aisha, for coming in. Thank you, Oga Alesko, Abdul Malik. Thank you, Oga CM, for joining us today. Thank you, everyone. Mr. Doa came in, but he couldn't give a submission. I appreciate those of you that supported the channel today. Pretty EJ, Love God is my strength. And Shizoba Shukwameka, God bless you all, my people. And those of you that called in, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I'm not talking about the satanic person that called in. The good people
Najawat, please use even if na 1 minute, use that and summarize within the satanic bastards to talk about.
I maybe your guy Chris go talk.
No, Chris is boiling up now. Chris is incandescent with rage. So he go just summarize, because I did maybe unless I go back to the broadcast. But if you
you will play it later. I don't really want to respond to people like that. Those are some of the satanic people that is against the progress of the country. Like I've always said so many times on this platform, some of you are rejoicing right now because the threatening Peter Obi. Some of you were rejoicing the other day because Dele Farotimi was arrested. Some of you always rejoice whenever it's not affecting you directly. But don't worry. You know, I've said this so many times, which I would like to refrain. You can see right there, a man could become the next victim of the evil he celebrates today. Don't defend evil because it favors you now. It could work against you the next minute. I saw a video today where a husband, wife, and 3 children, all of them were burnt. You know, unfortunately, we don't have emergency service. That could be your sister. That could be your family members. That could be your wife, your husband. That could be your father.
Now where this man come on, this Felix Morka, na eka, na in play abo, na there the thing happen.
Okay.
But
so
he go the yab people instead of to go and help lift people out of poverty. This man. Anyway, you go see Peter B go still go visit there. Just watch. Peter B will maybe in the very soon you go and visit and commiserate with them. And there this Felix Morka come from.
If you have a heart, you should know that all Nigerians are facing almost the same thing right now. If you have a heart, you should know that in the history of our country, we don't have what we call emergency service. If you have a heart, if you have a heart, you know that we'll be facing insecurity in our country for so long. If you have a heart, you will know that current excruciating economy is affecting so many families, and a lot of them have lost their lives in the process. If you have a heart, you will know that Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government are not doing well. If you have a heart, if you are truthful to yourself, you know within you. If you have a heart, you should care more about the concerned citizens rather than the satanic elites. If you have a heart. But unfortunately, some of you don't have a heart. That's why we are here. Because it's favoring you today, you are not just interested. You want to criticize those of us that are speaking out. What do I know? We are here to continue to put our voices out there. None of you can intimidate me. I'm not interested who you are. As long as you are not a God that creates life, I don't care about you. Nigeria is not working. You and I know that Nigeria is not working. The corruption, what is it called? This man from Kogi, Yaya Bello, you know, allegedly stole over 80 billion naira or over 100 billion naira. And court fined him $500 million naira. Then, a couple of weeks later or days later, he was celebrated by his kinsmen, by his own people. This is what we have been facing. James Ibori stole a lot of money. He went to jail in the UK. He came back. He was celebrated. He was even given chieftaincy title. A lot of them, these have been happening. But if you have a heart and you have been seeing all this, and we decided to speak out, we, the brave Nigerians, we decided to speak out regardless of anything that will happen, and you come here to insult us, don't worry. It might favor you today. Tomorrow, you might not have anybody to cry to. Thank you very much, my people. We've come to the end of the broadcast. Mother of all Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy, for all that you do. Appreciate you always. Thank you very much, Peggy Modi. Rita, can see you right there. Thank you very much. Thank you, Michael Abba. Thank you, Sendam. Appreciate you all, my people. Now, God will bless you now. Grace Home and Properties, thank you very much. Love Manduka, thank you very much. Love God is my strength once again. God bless you all, my people. Alex Dope King, thank you very much, sir, once again. And God, will bless every one of you. We've come to the end of this broadcast right now. Please help us to press on the like button, help us to share. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Fingers crossed, and 7 p.m. Nigerian time, so that we can continue from where we stop. My people, enjoy the curtain. Take care.